doing.
That's War Secretary Pete Hegseth. He was questioned in private. Some Democrats questioned the operation's legality. 15 murder charges in Australia for a gunman in Sunday's terror attack at a Hanukkah celebration.
Naveen Akram is accused of conducting a massacre targeting Jewish people on Sydney's Bondi Beach. He's charged with offences including committing a terrorist act. Police say the 24-year-old was one of two shooters along with his father. 50-year-old Sajid Akram died at the scene.
That's Jonathan Savage. America's listening to Fox News.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Abuse, trauma, and a court filing. Clear radar in downtown Indianapolis where it's 41 degrees. Your high today, 46. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 6:02. 6 former IU Indianapolis basketball players say their coach subjected them to physical abuse, emotional mistreatment, and repeated slurs. The investigations are now part of a filing in Marion County Superior Court against the school and former head coach Paul Corsaro. Players say that Corsaro forced them to play through injuries, mocked them with derogatory names, and humiliated them in front of others. One says he was branded with a marker after missing a free throw, and another player says that Corsaro told them that real men play through concussions. Marion County prosecutors said yesterday that a volleyball coach is now facing a criminal charge. Here's Jake McDaniel.
The probable cause affidavit says Levi Garrett of Danville sent sexually explicit images of himself in March to someone he believed was a minor on a dating app. The case went viral this past summer when YouTuber Gideon, who's also part of a private group that runs sting operations, confronted Garrett on camera outside a volleyball complex on Indy's east side. Prosecutors say Garrett had his initial hearing Tuesday, and his next hearing is set for late January. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Whiteland police say they have so much cocaine in their evidence lockers back at their office that they have to transfer it. You may remember back in June when officers found 350 pounds of the drug worth about $16 million at a Pilot Travel Center. A truck driver called the cops after he noticed a broken travel seal. Now investigators say the bust is one of the largest ever recorded in the state, and they say they're shipping the drugs out to be destroyed. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. Traffic and weather together in 1 minute on a Wednesday morning. It's 6:04.
It started off as a drip, so Washington ignored the problem for decades. Then suddenly the pipe burst, and illegal immigrants poured into our country across our southern border. But no more. Thanks to President Donald Trump and Congressman Jim Baird, the pipe has been fixed for good. In Congress, Baird worked to pass legislation that, according to the House Homeland Security Committee Majority Office, provides funding for the removal of millions of criminal illegal aliens across the country, allows for the completion of President Trump's border wall, authorizes the hiring of thousands of new ICE personnel, Customs and Border Protection officers, and Border Patrol agents, and stops the flow of deadly fentanyl into Indiana. To learn more about how President Trump and Congressman Jim Baird are solving America's immigration crisis and keeping our communities safe, call Congressman Baird's office at 317-563-5567 or visit baird.house.gov.
Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
Checking out the interstates, and so far, looking okay as we look at westbound 70 coming in from Hancock County. Good morning, Greenfield. Checking out westbound 70 from State Road 9 to 465 on the east side. That's 12 minutes travel time. Just 12 minutes right now. Everything moving up to speed, and we like to see that. If you're going to the airport from downtown, nothing to interrupt you at the moment. Westbound 70, fantastic from Meridian Street out to the airport collector. Traffic sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com. With over 100 online casino-style games, Chumba Casino is your destination for nonstop entertainment. No purchase necessary. VGW Group void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions 21+. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Marcus Bailey, Wish TV meteorologist. Let me tell you, man, weather change is now giving me a cold. I don't necessarily blame you as much as I blame Tara Hastings. However, I am just hours away from having that really kind of deep voice that could put me as a possible Bond villain, or I own a windowless van. I'm just I'm right there at the cusp.
Yeah, on the borderline. I get that. I understand that. But what a great radio voice you'll have for the rest of the day, too.
As opposed to what I have already?
Well, I mean, yours is excellent, but I mean, this is like special, you know?
Well, I guess it depends on the kind of radio you do.
That's also true, right? So fireside chat.
I've often wanted to refer to myself as the evening fog.
The evening fog.
Oh yeah, that would be like that's a great idea for a radio name.
That is.
Right? Like smooth and everything else. But there's somebody famous who has had a name like that. I cannot remember what it was. I think it's from R&B. Or I think it's from urban radio. Or is it gospel? Somebody has that moniker. Like a moniker like that. Super good. Anyway, people don't need to know my radio history knowledge. They need to know what's happening.
Well, I mean, to your point, right? You said it's up and down. Today we are still on the up. Maybe a few sprinkles this morning, but outside of that, we're going to continue the melting process today. Partly cloudy. I'm going to go with a high of 44 this afternoon. Pretty steady temperatures tonight. I don't think we really fall off much. Cloudy skies will hold into the mid-40s. The warmest day will be tomorrow. 52 for your high, but it looks awfully wet. We'll have some showers potentially for the morning drive. More widespread rain around lunchtime into the afternoon. It's going to be windy, too. We'll hit that 52 high probably just after lunchtime. The numbers are going to crash pretty quickly, so much so we might ice things up Thursday night with overnight lows around 20. And then Friday is going to be a bit of a struggle. Partly cloudy, blustery winds, too. Friday's high only into the upper 20s.
That right there is Marcus Bailey of Wish TV. Thank you, Marcus. Well done. Well played. Don't get the cold. 36 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 6:08. President Trump, a prime time address this evening, 9 p.m. Writing on Truth Social, I look forward to seeing you then. It has been a great year for our country, and the best is yet to come. What's its purpose? I don't have an answer. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Great to be here. Great to be with you. Really do appreciate it. There's a series of things that this could be about. Let's get to the political practical first. This could be, hey, I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah, and we're not going to put up with anti-Semitism, and we're going to put an end to these Islamists who are engaged in this level of violence around the United States and around the globe, like we see in Australia, and you're now seeing Jews attacked in broad daylight in New York. This is what happens when you elect Mamdani. And we're going to put an end to this, and we're going to stand up to this bigotry, and we don't care what Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, or Andre Carson think. Honestly, to hell with them. Like, that's going to be one thing. Oh, Andre Carson putting out a post. First time in my life I ever said, come on the show and explain this. You want to debate? Pick the place, pick the time. We're past parody with this very bad member of Congress who has a real issue with understanding values. I will get into all of it. It could be that. It could be, again, political. Hey, everybody, just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Hope you have a great New Year. Oh, by the way, everything's going great. And get ready for these big changes that are coming in January from the One Big Beautiful Bill that I single-handedly made happen. And here's where you're going to save money here, and here's the no tax on this, the no tax on that, and everything's going to be great. I just want you to be ready for it. Oh, absolutely. The bully pulpit is just that, and he can utilize it. Oh, I didn't say that some people can be like, you had a primetime address for this? Normally, people would be upset. You interrupted my television show. It's broadcast. Nobody's watching broadcast television. Here's everything's streaming. Here's the other possibility. It's going to be a great year, and we're keeping the country safe. And look what we've done with the border. Look what we've done with fentanyl. And now we have to deal with the threats in our hemisphere, like Venezuela. And we do indeed have them surrounded. And we do indeed we are indeed blocking their ships, their cargo ships, their oil tankers, etc. Maduro has to go. And this is the moment that we say it's time to leave. Is he then going to ask Congress? Is he then going to ask Congress to declare war? I don't know if I see that one. But it's going to be self-serving on the economy, self-serving on safety, or it's going to be this Venezuela conversation. Though I don't know how many more guesses I get. Those are my three. But I'll be watching along with you at 9 p.m., depending on this cold bourbon or hot toddy in hand. We'll see how that goes. Tony Katz, that's me, by the way. Good to be with you. 93 WIBC, good morning. Your next car or truck, talk to Andy Moore Ford because they have the deals, the year-end deals, the year-end sales event happening right now. Save over $13,000 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 Super Crew. And if you would rather have a lease, how about a 2026 Ford Escape for under $300 a month? Get a new Explorer for just $439 a month. Both leases for 39 months. That's year-end sales on Andy Moore. And when you shop at Andy Moore, you always get more. The Andy Moore Get More guarantee. More savings, more selection, more for your trade. You can buy your vehicle online, 100% online. You never have to show up. Andy Moore will deliver it right to your door, and routine maintenance plans are available to keep things simple and convenient. Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. Speak to them today. 2713 East Main Street in Plainfield, or online at andymoreford.com. That's Andy Moore, M-O-H-R, andymoreford.com.
This is Gary Dick. A plastics fabrication company announces plans to close an Indiana operation and another data center moratorium. Those stories and much more coming up at 6:32 Inside Indiana Business.
Everybody knows Hubler's got the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles. But did you know? Now you can get that same limited powertrain warranty on new Toyotas. Introducing the all-new Hubler Toyota. Get grand opening savings all month long. And during Toyotathon, lease a new 2025 RAV4, just $339 per month. Or a new 2026 Corolla, $219 per month. Plus, choose from Camrys, Corollas, Highlanders, Tundras, and more.
Hubler's got you covered.
At the all-new Hubler Toyota on US 31 South in Indianapolis. Visit HublerToyota.com. Grand opening savings and the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles.
Cover me!
Select models. Approved credit plus tax tag title license 249 dealer doc. RAV4 model 4432. Corolla model 1852. 39 months. $29.99 due. Zero security. 10,000 annual miles. 15 cents per mile thereafter. Expires 12/31/25.
This holiday season, experience the best of downtown Indianapolis with Winter Wonderland. Enjoy holiday traditions, festive attractions, and special events designed for families, date nights, and group outings. To start planning your holiday adventure, visit IndyWonderland.com. That's IndyWonderland.com. And on weekends, don't miss Spark Holidays on the Circle, where live music, Santa appearances, and holiday lights bring Monument Circle to life from 4 to 8 p.m. Find out more about Spark Holidays at circlespark.org.
Traffic on the fives, and Matt, the social media people helping me with the fog conversation. They want to remind me that Mel Torme was the Velvet Fog. Yes, but I'm thinking of something else, and I will remember it one way or another, but I love that everybody's involved and in. It's going to be a whole day of Mel Torme.
Nobody's ever said that before on the
Well,
radio, I'm sure.
Those people don't know how to satisfy.
It's been a few decades, I think. Looking at inbound 69 right now, wide open from State Road 37 to 465. It's 5 minutes down from Fishers. Good morning, guys. Looking at westbound 70 out to the airport. No problems as you make your way out from West Street or Meridian, Illinois, wherever you happen to be ride sharing a group from. It looks good westbound 70 out to the airport collector with Ronald Reagan Parkway to Ameriplex. Traffic sponsored by Super Shore. Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure, not kind of sure, not pretty sure, but super sure, coming soon. I'm Matt Bear with Traffic on the Fives. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Traffic. I just did traffic. That was traffic with Matt Bear. Thank you, man.
Let's do it again.
Nah, I can't. I'm blaming everything on this cold. I'm not, I mean, it's basic meds, but I'm telling you right now, loopy.
Take Zicam.
Take Zicam?
Zicam, man. Yeah.
Wait, Zicam or Ziacam?
It's Ziacam. I've heard it said both ways because, I'm Hoosier and but it stops the cold in its tracks as soon as you get it.
Are they a paid sponsor of yours? Are you a doctor and we don't know this?
No, I'm not affiliated with Ziacam in any way, shape, or form.
Is producer Carl playing coughing sound effects?
That's what's happening, yeah. That would be it.
We've been in the new studio for all of 8 minutes, but he knows where that is. Good gosh. Well, thank you, Matt. I appreciate your diagnosis.
You're welcome.
And your prescription drugs.
Yes. You can buy them over the counter.
Oh, well, in that case. 36 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 6:17.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Get a taste of that winning feeling before the buzzer sounds with ESPN Bet's early victory promo. Simply place a pregame moneyline bet on any NBA playoff game, and if the team you bet goes up by 20 or more points at any point in the game, your bet will get paid out early. Available throughout the NBA playoffs at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Picture this, you're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gums and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth. The functional breath freshener you swallow. Tiny dual-action capsules with mint on the outside, parsley seed oil inside, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
The Attorney General's office wants to put your money back in your pocket. Visit indianaunclaimed.gov and search for yourself, your loved ones, or your business. It's fast, easy, and free.
Inside Indiana Business Radio, the news you need to get ahead. Indiana's business news leader, weekdays at 6:32 a.m. and 5:56 p.m. on WIBC.
This hour powered by Pierce Jewelers, Carmel's Diamond Engagement Ring Store.
Killed Ella Cook? Who killed Ella Cook? That's the question. She is the one who was there at Brown University. A killer walks in, kills her, walks out. A second student also killed, they believe, might be because of shots missed going after Ella Cook, meaning there is a real belief that this was targeted. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. Brown University has tripped all over themselves to look like fools, imbeciles. They don't have answers. They, in many cases, simply seem like they are refusing to give answers. Faith in this investigation has gone down to nothing. And part of the story is the video doesn't exist. There are cameras. Why is there no video of this person walking to the classroom? That's where they didn't have cameras? There's only one camera on a street corner or a grainy this. We don't know that. We know that there was a person of interest. That person was let go. And we know there's another person that people are talking about. I'll get to that in a moment. But how is it possible that you've got video of this person in the neighborhood? You can kind of show that the area had been cased, but nothing of what actually took place. Who killed Ella Cook? This is the question. And why is so much being withheld? Like, for example, why is it that they told us that the killer yelled something? Well, what did they yell? Well, they yelled something. Oh, what were they yelling? Well, it was something. According to witness testimony, it was Allahu Akbar. That's not something. That is the thing. If Islamists are upset that we notice, that's their problem. If Andre Carson is upset, I don't care. Now it looks like Brown University and Rhode Island police, the Attorney General, and others are keeping information from Americans because, what, they don't want Islamists to look bad? You don't get to keep information from us. We'll decide what's what. Which brings us to not called a person of interest. It's been a lot of talk online about someone who goes to the university, a student assistant, utilizes they, them pronouns, and is allegedly a Palestinian refugee born on. And there's a lot there. Photos of this person wearing a keffiyeh, the whole thing. I have no thought to this person. I believe they're innocent until proven guilty every step of the way. The question is, why is Brown University taking down this person's photo and name from their website? Prominently listed, or at least we should say listed with their own page, and now scrubbed from the website. Asking the Providence Police and the Attorney General of Rhode Island and the university.
Have you reviewed any communications to Brown before the shooting that revealed any kind of threat of any kind to anyone at Brown? And then since the shooting, I believe some web pages for students or faculty have been taken down. Is that a response to any external threats to anyone in the community?
We have been working very closely with law enforcement to provide them with all of the internal to Brown information that they need to do this investigation. It's their investigation, they're the professionals. So we're providing information. We're not in the job of reviewing it for them. I know nothing about web pages being taken down as part of this. It's the first I've heard of it.
That is the president of Brown University, Christina Paxson. She doesn't know anything about pages being taken down. If that's the case, why did the Attorney General of Rhode Island yell at reporters about even asking the question?
There are lots of reasons why a page might be taken down, particularly if there's chatter out there about, to your question, Amanda, about words that were spoken. It's easy to jump from someone saying words that were spoken to what those words are, to a particular name that reflects a motive targeting a particular person. That's a really dangerous road to go down. Really dangerous. If that name meant anything to this investigation, we would be out looking for that person. We would let you know we were looking for that person. You know, again, I think it's just a really dangerous road to go down. I know that in today's age, there are lots of things that people read into things. It's just a dangerous thing to do. And I would leave it to us to identify persons of interest and let us run them down. What the public can do for us today is help us figure out who this guy is. And we hope to have more information out that will help.
Now, you could say that we shouldn't rush and we shouldn't put names out there, and I would agree with all of that. But you're the people who wouldn't even tell us that Allahu Akbar was screamed before the shooting. Something was said. Okay. Now you want us to believe you on this too? You've created the doubt because you have poorly handled this from the beginning. All we want to know is, who killed Ella Cook? Oh, I have my theories. I have my thoughts. I'll get into that on Tony Katz today at noon. Right now, Matt Bear has traffic.
Yeah, interstates look pretty good right now, Tony, as we check out northbound 65 coming up from Franklin at State Road 44, Johnson County. Good morning. Everything looking good as you make your way up to 465 on the south side. That stretch from King Street 44 up to 465 is running 14 minutes at the moment. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them count with that symbol of everlasting love. A diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
Yeah, so I've had experience with weight loss medication before, but it was compounded semaglutide. That is not what Premier Weight Loss uses, and I have had no nausea. I'm losing weight, and I feel great. And not just physically. I'm talking mentally as well. I feel good about myself. Hey, with Premier Weight Loss, it's a totally different experience that I've had with other weight loss providers. Their offices are professional and relaxing. You deal one-on-one with a specialist that will tailor a unique and specific plan for your weight loss journey.
Since I've been working with Premier Weight Loss, I've lost over 11 pounds in 1 month. I'm still drinking beer. I'm still eating steak, but the cravings for all the nonsensical other things, gone. I feel better. They've came up with a plan specifically for me. These guys are legit. I've seen it. I'm walking living proof. PWLND.com. That's PWLND.com. Tell them Hammer and Nigel sent you.
The best AI for your business isn't artificial. It's advisor intelligence. With Horizon, you get real people to help you drive real growth. Open your business account today at horizonbank.com/businessai. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Technology Recyclers is the safe and ethical choice for your computer and electronics recycling. R2 certified, 100% landfill free, guaranteed destruction of data, and absolutely free pickups. Visit tech-recyclers.com.
WIBC cares, and if you or someone you care about needs food assistance, we have resources for you, including food distribution locations with an interactive map. Also, learn how you can make a difference for friends and neighbors in need, all at WIBC.com.
Central Indiana knows tough, but your water shouldn't be. Indiana ranks among the hardest water in the country, and your home is paying the price. Connecticut's non-electric technology means no timer, settings, or headaches, just water that works, even when the power doesn't. And the twin tank design means clean, soft water 24/7. Connecticut water softeners are the solution, made in the U.S. Visit ConnecticutIndy.com and mention Made in the U.S. for an additional $250 off your purchase of a softener. Connecticut, American-made, Midwest tough.
It's the season of giving, so why not give yourself something that lasts? Now through December 15th, Financial Center is offering mortgage and refinance rates as low as 5.50% or 5.9% APR, helping you save more for years to come. Financial Center makes things easy with local experts and options for every homeowner. Start now at fcfcu.com/mortgage. That's fcfcu.com/mortgage. Subject to underwriting guidelines. Not all will qualify. Equal opportunity lender. See website for terms and conditions and MLS number 509724. This Christmas, come see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcases of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them matter and make them count with a symbol of everlasting love. A diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
Still searching for a killer in Rhode Island. Clear radar in downtown Indianapolis where it's 41 degrees going up to 46. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 6:30.
The primary point that I wanted to address is that Brown is deeply committed to the safety and security and well-being of our community. And I've been deeply saddened to see people questioning that.
And that is Brown University President Christina Paxson at a press conference yesterday responding to criticism from students and parents who say the school just isn't doing enough to protect people days after a man walked into the engineering building and shot multiple people, killing 2. Brown University Student Body President Talib Reddick told Fox News.
We have been concerned and confused and hoping that there's more progress in the case. But I also do see that the campus is working really hard and doing everything that they can, along with local law enforcement and the Providence folks.
And President Trump on Wednesday raised questions asking why there weren't more security cameras on campus. President Trump also set to deliver a primetime address from the White House tonight.
The president announced the speech on Truth Social Tuesday, writing it's been a great year for our country and that the best is yet to come, but he didn't say what he plans to discuss. The speech is set for 9 p.m. Eastern. The address comes as his approval ratings have slipped, with recent polls showing growing public concern over the economy. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt says the president will use the speech to highlight his administration's accomplishments and outline plans for the years ahead, as both parties ramp up messaging less than a year before the 2026 midterm elections.
And that's Fox's Ted Linder reporting. And Billy Crystal and his wife Janice, along with some friends from Hollywood like Martin Short and Larry David, shared their thoughts about the deaths of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle. They called Rob a master storyteller. The cops say the couple was killed by their son, Nick Reiner, who's now facing charges. He didn't appear in court yesterday because of medical reasons. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. Traffic and weather together in 3 minutes. Along with sports, it's 6:32.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio. I'm Gary Dick. A plastics fabrication company headquartered in Missouri is planning to close its production operations in Muncie. Spartech LLC said in a notice to the state, the move will affect about 125 full-time employees. The company did not provide a reason for the closure, which is scheduled to begin in phases beginning later this month. More data center delays. Stark County is the fourth Indiana county to pause data center projects. Stark County commissioners have unanimously approved a proposal to put a 12-month moratorium on hyperscale data center projects. Hyperscale projects are data centers that are 5,000 square feet or more in size. A Crown Point biopharmaceutical company is preparing to move into clinical development of its intravenous caffeine-based therapies, thanks to a $5.6 million oversubscribed round of funding. OYE Therapeutics, headquartered at the Purdue Technology Center of Northwest Indiana, is developing a drug that brings people out of anesthesia much faster. And among the first to benefit could be U.S. soldiers on the front lines. OYE stands for Open Your Eyes, says CEO Brett Dines.
My grandfather served in the military and won a Congressional Medal of Honor, and I never served. So being able to help them out is something that's special, and knowing that you're going to hopefully help, save one kid's life is the way that we look at it.
From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Today, you either innovate or evaporate. We are accelerating the pursuit of progress. From the foods we eat to the heights we soar, because this is Indiana, the innovation capital of the world. We rally visionaries across industries, invest in connections as much as capital, and fuel our founders from dorm room to boardroom. Fuel your innovation with Elevate Ventures. Visit elevateventures.com.
Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick, coming to you this week from Northwest Indiana, Jeffersonville, Muncie, South Bend, in downtown Evansville, Terre Haute, Fort Wayne, Richmond, from one of the state's key entrepreneurial and innovation hubs, 16 Tech. Inside Indiana Business, Indiana's business news leader. New York-based American Elevator Group has acquired Indianapolis-based Mid-America Elevator. AEG says the acquisition opens up growth opportunities for Mid-America while expanding its own footprint in the Midwest. A new CEO at OrthoIndy, Dr. Matthew Lavery, has been appointed CEO by the board of OrthoIndy and OrthoIndy Hospital. Lavery is an orthopedic surgeon who has served as president of OrthoIndy's board since 2024. This is Gary Dick for 93 WIBC.
Outside northbound 65 slow before Raymond into the south split. That is a construction zone. And we're looking good coming down Boone County here this morning. Lebanon southbound 65 from State Road 32 roundabouts to 865 the dog leg looking pretty good right now as you make your way down from Lebanon here this morning. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. This Christmas, come and see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We have got 36 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 6:36. We check on sports. Ryan Hedrick, what's happening?
Tony, good morning. The Butler Bulldogs really had a tough night against fifth-ranked UConn, falling 79-60. Head coach Thad Modis said the team's poor shooting gave UConn plenty of chances to grab rebounds, especially on the offensive glass.
That led to big baskets, kind of stopped our breaks, and we're a good rebounding team. And for us, putting the ball in the basket was really big, and like I said, we had to make some shots throughout the game that we couldn't get them to go down.
And UConn is 12-0 against Butler. Butler plays Northwestern in the Indy Classic Saturday downtown. The Indianapolis Colts getting ready for Monday Night Football against the San Francisco 49ers. That game kicks off at 8:15, and the Indiana Pacers back at home tomorrow to play the New York Knicks, who won the NBA Cup last night in Las Vegas, beating the San Antonio Spurs 124-113. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com.
Batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel Tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Pat Sullivan here. Fire emergency? I've had one. If you do, call Michaelis. Owner Richard Michaelis explains why.
Michaelis is local and family owned. 39 years of experience with 24/7, 365 response. The Michaelis Corporation is IICRC certified, restoring your home or business to pre-loss condition or better.
And Michaelis helps you through the insurance process, giving you peace of mind. Water, storms, fire, and mold. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. Text or call 844-FIX-INDY.
Jeff Saturday on Teamwork.
Hey, I know a little something about the value of teamwork. So when I found my name on IndianaUnclaimed.gov, you can bet I checked some teammates' names as well. And I found them, lots of them, including a Hall of Famer and another with his own TV show. Look out for your own team and go to IndianaUnclaimed.gov and see if your name's on the list. Trust me, Indiana Unclaimed wants you to reunite you with your hard-earned money. Visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov today.
Getting ready for Christmas. It's like a week away. Fantastic. Now, here's what we know. It will not be a white Christmas, which admittedly is the best kind. Snow on Christmas. Snow on any other holiday? No. Snow on Christmas, absolutely joyous. It is not looking like it will be. Possibly some rain, and also possibly temperatures in the 50s. The whole thing is just nuts. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. I have said we need to be getting into the Christmas spirit. We need to be getting ready and gearing up. I said, what can I do to add to it? And that's why all month in December, I have been bringing you around this time Jews playing Christmas tunes.
Jews playing Christmas tunes. Oh, what a delight. Strings and bells, it's a holly jolly night. Ooh, yeah. So turn that radio up, it's totally in the groove. Even Meshuggah would quail and start to move. Ooh, yeah.
Jews playing Christmas tunes, we're rocking the season.
And Meshuggah.
I have selected for you songs that were either written by Jews or performed by Jews to celebrate Christmas. Because we should be absolutely getting ourselves ready for a good time. So I went to a classic from a classic. I have never heard this version before until now. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Send your hate mail, if you have any, to Tara Hastings at yahoo.com. This is Neil Diamond with Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Oh, let's find out.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. Hey, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Say now, Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Yes, he does. He knows when you've been bad or good. So you better be good. You better be good. You better be good. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. Say I'm telling you why. Come on now. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah.
All right, I'm going to chime on in here. I'm going to say for the record, I don't think this is Neil Diamond's best work. This is not Crunchy Granola Sweet, ladies and gentlemen.
Little toy drums, got Rudy Toot-Toots, some Ronnie Tum-Tums. 'Cause Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe this wasn't the best idea. We're going to keep it going. Jews playing Christmas tunes. Just want people to have a good Christmas. That's all I want. Tony Katz, 93, WIBC. Good morning. Oh, we can do that. We can do a little traffic with Matthew Baer in the WIBC Traffic Center. What's up?
Let's go. Northbound 65 stop and go traffic before Raymond into the south split because of construction. And on the south side, eastbound 465 slows around Arlington Avenue. Coming down from Fisher's, no sweat on inbound 6937 down to 465. You guys look great here so far this morning. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever. So make them last and make them count with that symbol of everlasting love, a diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Baer with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
We have got 36 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center at the time at 6:45.
Guys, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you'd done it sooner.
Now you can take the TRT test free at Synergen X and the Low T Center. Walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com.
When the new year hits, every business could use a little something to stay ahead. A lift, a jump start, an edge, or perhaps a boost. Like the all-new 5-year business boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on qualifying internet bundles. Plus, you'll have the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment, so your whole team can stay connected at a great rate. And to sweeten the deal, ask about a $500 prepaid card when you add 2 lines of mobile. It's the boost your business deserves. So sign up for the 5-year business boost and get a 5-year price lock on ultra-reliable Wi-Fi. Plus, ask about a $500 prepaid card. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Ends 2/22/26, new customers only. 1-year contract required for guaranteed rate. 5-year pricing applies to monthly service charge excluding taxes and fees. Best Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, May 2025.
Tristan Fliss, IT support manager at Out of Door Academy, relies on applied innovation and paper-cut software to manage his fleet of printers.
It has taken the stress of completely managing 30 to 35 copiers on a day-to-day basis off of the department that I work for and put it into the hands of technicians that really know the equipment and know how to troubleshoot and fix it in a timely and efficient manner.
Would you recommend applied innovation and paper-cut?
Would I? 100%.
What would you tell other IT professionals about applied innovation?
That if they're looking for a company with great technology, great hardware, great customer service, and fast response time so that they don't have any downtime or little to no downtime, that Applied Innovation would be the company to look at.
Applied Innovation, office technology made simple from a partner you can trust. Call today 800-521-0983 or visit appliedinnovation.com.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Get a taste of that winning feeling before the buzzer sounds with ESPN Bet's early victory promo. Simply place a pregame moneyline bet on any NBA playoff game, and if the team you back goes up by 20 or more points at any point in the game, your bet will get paid out early. Available throughout the NBA playoffs at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Experience Trump 1 year later with Tony Katz on January 24th at 6 p.m. Enjoy thought-provoking discussion, tasty hors d'oeuvres, and a chance to mingle with others. Thanks to our sponsor, PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse. More info at WIBC.com.
I will make the assumption that broadcast news and cable news outside of Newsmax and Fox will avoid the story. I will assume that the Washington Post and the New York Times will avoid the story. We will not. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Here's the headline. No probable cause. This from the Washington Times, much different than the Washington Post. Biden Justice Department ignored FBI objections to raid on Trump's home. I'm sorry, what now? Newly declassified emails reveal that the FBI lacked evidence to justify raiding Mar-a-Lago in the summer of 2022. It was internal emails. Shows that Merrick Garland's Justice Department, those attorneys, they're the ones who overruled the FBI. The FBI, the field office in D.C. was like, we don't have it. We don't have the probable cause here. And the Merrick Garland Justice Department said, do it anyway. Officials from the field office wrote that the Bureau, quote, does not believe and has articulated to the DOJ that we have established probable cause for the search warrant for classified records at Mar-a-Lago. DOJ has opined that they do have probable cause, requesting a wide scope, including residence, office, and storage space. Let's make sure we understand what it is we're saying here. The DOJ under Merrick Garland, who is an awful human being, and all praises to Mitch McConnell for keeping that human being off the Supreme Court. Thank goodness Cocaine Mitch himself came to the rescue. I love cocaine! And said, we're not even going to hold a hearing for this guy. Have a nice day. Don't ever forget that. Show respect where it's deserved. Such a partisan, such a monster, so anti-American, didn't even believe in warrants, believed in Beria and saying, show me the man and I'll show you the crime. Just raid the house, we'll figure out the crime later. Oh, as long as we can take pictures. Oh, look at these classified documents. Oh, look at that one. Oh, they didn't have a lock. Take a picture, post it. That's the story. Who cares about the truth as long as we have the narrative? These people cannot be allowed to be in charge. There might actually be something more valuable, more important to vote on than the economy. It's always about the economy. But dear Lord, look at the abuses here. Then they took those boxes from this raid that they had no business doing, and that's what Jack Smith, the then special counsel, utilized to go after Trump. Boxes, by the way, in many cases, Trump's team was told to take back because the government didn't want them. Whole thing seems like a setup from beginning to end. The emails show it. Anybody who trusts the Biden team, out of their head. These people were corrupt, dangerous criminals. That includes Kamala Harris. That includes Pete Buttigieg. That includes Neera Tanden. That's everybody. That includes Jen Psaki, and that includes Karine Jean-Pierre. No, probably not. She probably wasn't smart enough to know what was happening. We're going to leave her out of this. We're going to leave her and her ridiculous book and the no career she has. We're just going to leave that to the side. I mean, come on, Tony. Yeah, you can't hit someone while they're down. You know, you can't have a fight like that. But everybody else, jail. Terrible, awful people. Why am I not a Democrat? There it is. Anybody who would support that isn't worthy of time or attention or love. Anybody who would support that, not an American. Not American. We're not going to agree to disagree. America is much more than the land. And this is where I have a disagreement with J.D. Vance, but neither here nor there. You have to believe in the ideal. You can't say, well, I'm an American, but in this case, we don't pay attention to the law. We don't worry about warrants. Jail for all of them right now, immediately. My gosh, Matt Bear will drive the paddy wagon. Let's go. The clear abuse, the clear lawfare, the clear not caring about the law, and the clear not caring about Americans, the willingness to lie. That's progressivism. That's what it does to people. Don't let your kids go down that road. And don't send them to Berkeley, and don't send them to University of Michigan. Don't send them to these fakakta crazy schools that indoctrinate this garbage. Matt Bear has traffic.
Yeah, northbound 65 on the south side, stop and go traffic before Raymond Street up to the south split because of construction. Westbound 70 slow after rural into the north split, then stop and go traffic out to Meridian Street. Westbound 465 north side, crash at 865 backing us up to Michigan Road. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. This Christmas, come and see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Xfinity is the network you can rely on. Like a close friend who will give it to you straight. The friend who will tell you that new haircut, it's not great. Friends make sure friends get good haircuts. And Xfinity makes sure you get a good deal on Wi-Fi. Xfinity gives you reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at our best price. This holiday season through January 4th, get gig speed Wi-Fi for just $50 a month for 5 whole years. No strings, no commitments. Just super fast, reliable gig speed Wi-Fi with our best equipment and unlimited data included. Save yourself from questionable decisions and save over Verizon and AT&T. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Xfinity Internet powered by fiber and connected to premises by coaxial cable. Actual speeds vary.
While you may not have to travel around the entire world on Christmas Eve, it's nice to know Hubler's got you covered for 100,000 miles. So head out on your holiday journey in a Hubler quality pre-owned vehicle. Over 2,000 to choose from. Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, GMCs, Buicks, Nissans, Acuras, Mazdas, Hondas, and more. Buy with zero down. Yes, zero down delivers. Plus, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. Bring Hubler your old car for an immediate appraisal. Every Hubler Q-certified vehicle is covered by a 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Includes a 128-point vehicle inspection and a free Carfax history report. No matter where your journeys take you, Hubler's got you covered with the best warranty around. Happy holidays, Indiana. Visit drivehubler.com or any of our 13 convenient locations. Select models, approved credit. Warranty on select models less than 9 years old.
Hey, Pat Sullivan here with a special message from my friends at Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Thanks, Pat. Jack Hope here. You know, 2025 was a year of growth for us as we added HVAC and electrical services to our business. This growth was due in large part to customers like you. Your support, your loyalty, and your trust has shaped Hope Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling into who we are today. Thank you for making this year one to remember and for continuing to welcome us into your homes.
At Hendricks, your cancer care is in the details.
You have questions, and our dedicated clinicians and expert oncologists will answer them.
You have hills to climb,
and we are going to climb them.
You have dreams,
and we're here to help you chase them.
You have cancer, and you have all the expertise,
the determination, and the kindness of the entire Hendricks team.
Backed by Mayo Clinic expertise.
It's not just cancer care.
It's Teresa Care. Visit hendricks.org/cancer.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
Holiday savings are in full swing right now at Tom Roush Lincoln with our 999 sale. $9,000 off a new Lincoln Corsair, $9,000 off a new Lincoln Nautilus, or $9,000 off a new Lincoln Aviator. Your choice of any of these great luxury cars, $9,000 off. Come on in to Tom Roush for those holiday savings. And Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Corsair stock number L25277, MSRP 5220. Nautilus stock number L25270, MSRP 57235. Aviator stock number L25246, MSRP 65165. See dealer for complete offer details.
Coming up in 2 minutes, why a Danville man could be headed to jail, what police in central Indiana say happened to a toddler, what 6 former basketball players at IU Indianapolis say they had to endure in a special holiday event for Riley Children's Hospital patients after Fox News. From the Technology Recycler Studios, you're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1, Indianapolis at 7 o'clock.
Who is that guy? I'm Dave Anthony. Fox News police in Providence hope someone who sees their new footage will help identify the man in a face mask seen walking around Brown University hours before Saturday's shooting that left 2 students dead, 9 wounded.
Enhanced video showing, really hoping that somebody in the public can notice the way that this person's body is moving, the way he moves his arms, the body posture, and how they're carrying their weight. The person of interest is seen wearing a satchel in some images, but in others he is not. They have no information about how old he is and nothing to suggest that this is a Brown University student or staff member.
Fox's Brian Yennis in Providence. Nick Reiner has not appeared in court yet, but he is jailed without bail, charged with 2 counts of murder in the stabbing deaths of his famous movie director father, Rob Reiner, and his mom, Michelle, at their Los Angeles home Sunday. LA DA Nathan Hochman says if convicted, Nick Reiner faces
life in prison without the possibility of parole or the death penalty.
The surviving gunman in Sunday's terror attack in Australia targeting Jews celebrating Hanukkah on Bondi Beach woke up from a coma, then was charged in the hospital with 15 counts of murder and other crimes.
Our nation will respond. We will hold people to account.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. President Trump continues to crack down on Venezuela, posting on Truth Social he's ordering a blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers after the U.S. seized one last week, following House and Senate classified briefings on the U.S. military operation blowing up boats off Venezuela's coast suspected of trafficking illegal drugs. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says they're dismantling terror cartels.
Undermining the security of Americans, killing Americans, poisoning Americans.
Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer.
We don't want another endless war. We don't want to stumble into something, and given Trump's erratic back and forth on this issue, I worry about that. So do many Americans.
America's listening to Fox.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
What started as a viral video has now led to criminal charges. You have a clear radar in downtown Indianapolis where it's 41 degrees. Your high today, 46. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 7:02. A Danville man is facing charges this week in a case that started making waves online. Here's Jake McDaniel.
Levi Garrett was a volleyball coach. While the charge against him became public after a viral video last summer, Marion County prosecutor Ryan Mears said Tuesday there are no shortcuts in looking into crimes and that evidence must be properly obtained. Court documents say Garrett texted someone he believed was a teenager on a dating app in March and sent sexually explicit images of himself. He also agreed to meet the victim in Greencastle. Garrett has his next hearing on January 27th. Jake McDaniel, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Whiteland police say they found so much coke over the summer that they can't even fit it in their own station. You may remember back in June when a truck driver noticed a broken trailer seal at the Pilot Travel Center and called it in. Inside, boxes packed with 350 pounds of cocaine worth about $16 million. The cops say it's one of the biggest busts Indiana has ever seen, and now the drugs are being sent off for destruction. 6 former IU Indianapolis basketball players say their coach subjected them to physical abuse, emotional mistreatment, and repeated slurs. The investigation's now part of a lawsuit filed in Marion County Superior Court against the school and former head coach Paul Corsaro. Players say Corsaro forced them to play through injuries, mocked them with derogatory names, and even humiliated them in front of others. One says that he was branded with a marker for missing a free throw. Another player says that Corsaro told him that real men play through concussions. Neglect of a dependent is one of the charges against a man from Greenfield. Here's John Herrick.
A toddler was found in the snow with nothing but a diaper Monday afternoon. Greenfield Deputy Police Chief Charles McMichael says they followed the child's footprints back to an apartment where Logan Nicholas lived.
Officers found the front door of that particular address open. They hollered in, didn't receive any kind of notification back, any feedback. They made entrance into the apartment to check the welfare of anybody else that may be there, and that's when they found a man asleep on the couch.
McMichael says they also found narcotics before they woke Nicholas up, and he says they had to scream loudly to get him to wake up. He later admitted that the child was his before being taken to the Hancock County Jail. John Herrick, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
The Riley Children's Foundation, together with Central Indiana Ace Hardware Group, brought holiday cheer to the hospital by turning a common area into a festive winter wonderland during their annual Christmas tree farm event.
ACE came to us and put on a tree farm for our kiddos and their families to come, cut down a tree, decorate a tree. Just a really fun afternoon for both our ACE friends and our Riley kids.
And that is Elaine Helmer, Vice President of Corporate and Foundation Giving at Riley Children's Foundation. And if you were at the Get-Go station in Pendleton and played the Powerball, better check your ticket. A winning ticket worth $50,000 was sold. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com at 7:05. Traffic on the 5s. What are you watching, Matt Bear?
It's the north side, Ryan, where we have a crash. Westbound 465 at 865. And right now traffic is slow. It's moving, but slow. Back to Ditch Road. Eastbound 465 on the north side. Slow traffic from Ditch Road over to Meridian. And then inbound 69, a little bit of slow, 82nd Street to 465. Westbound 70, slow through the Northwood over the flyover to Meridian Street. Traffic sponsored by Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield brings whole health to Brookside 54 with a food pantry, nutrition tips, and a new fitness space for teachers through Impact Fitness Foundation. Learn more at anthem.com/indie/community. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Ryan Morse, Wish TV meteorologist, what are you doing?
Yeah, we got some clouds this morning. Some drizzle is moving into the metro area as we speak. Going into the afternoon, clouds will drop off to partly cloudy skies. Another day with temperatures warming back up. We're in the mid-40s through this afternoon and expect additional snow melt across the area. Tonight, mostly cloudy, low temperatures in the mid-30s. As we're going into Thursday, rain will be likely. Windy at times, gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour. High temperatures in the lower 50s. And we're going to see those temperatures fall off pretty quickly Thursday evening into Thursday night. Might create flash freeze concerns across the area as we're going into Thursday night, Friday morning. Friday, our coldest day of the week, partly cloudy, temperatures in the upper 20s. As we're going towards Christmas, does not appear we're going to have a white Christmas. Temperatures are going to be well above average next week.
Yeah, that's a bunch of hooey.
It's unbelievable. We get all this snow, and then as we get to Christmas, just gone.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's just it. If there's going to be snow, let it happen on Christmas. That's perfect. That's joyous. That is happiness. But this, temperatures in the 50s?
Temperatures in the 50s on Thursday. Potentially next week, I think we're eyeing 50s, maybe making a run into the 60s by Christmas.
I don't know. What? For everybody going away on vacation, that really sucks if you're going someplace warm.
Yeah, trying to escape after all the snow, and then we're just warm.
Yeah, because when you leave, you want everybody else to be in serious amounts of pain and discomfort. That's what makes it a better vacation.
So true.
All right, well, this is a good talk, Ryan. I like what happened here. A lot of sharing, a lot of caring. Yep. Ryan Morse, Wish TV meteorologist. Thank you. 37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 7:08. Just a little side story to start us. The current newspapers, yourcurrent.com, talking about Carmel, that Jennifer Nelson Williams has announced she's stepping down from the school board at the end of this year, which is now going to leave an opening. So get your applications in. The school board gets to appoint the new member. If you're interested, you have to fill in the application through December 31st. Let's see the kind of applicants that the Carmel School Board chooses from. I cannot wait to see that. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. Jennifer Ruth Green is going to pay a $10,000 fine. This is an ethics issue. She was the Indiana Secretary of Public Safety. There was a conversation about ghost employment, misuse of state property. A couple things here about Jennifer Ruth Green. Jennifer Ruth Green had all the opportunity in the world to be a rising star. I believe Jennifer Ruth Green did great damage to herself. I don't believe the fine is without merit. And the Republican Party should take a look at who else they're going to run in the first congressional district against Frank Mervan. I'm here to tell you that without this, she would have been very strong, as she was a couple of years ago, and could have had a real opportunity here. This is one of those things that's disqualifying. Did you pay people who didn't show up to the job? Yes or no? You're going to say, well, I paid it because it was easier than fighting it. You know, they were after me. I don't see that as the case at all. I see that serious mistakes were made. You're paying the fine. And now what? Well, now it's... I don't see where the fight is against Mervan. It could change. She's running. We'll see if people are like, hey, we don't care about this. I don't know how, but okay. I just think that the story is with merit. I don't think that this is one of those things that they just went after. I don't believe that. Then there is a question that only we have been asking that has not gotten an answer. Redistricting is over and done with. Can I ask, have there been any arrests in the swatting that we were told took place of legislators here in Indiana? Was anybody arrested? Can we hear about the investigations and where they have gone? Or can we start asking whether the whole thing was just nonsense BS to begin with? That's a very, very strong allegation for me to make. Right? That these people claim they were swatted and they made it up. I want to know who did it. I want to know where the investigations are. I want to know why a reporter isn't asking. Why am I asking? Because I'm more intrepid than the reporters? I want an answer. These people were swatted. They were threatened. And this allegedly was about a pressure campaign to vote for redistricting. But we don't know who did it. Oh, and there were a lot of lefties saying, look what Republicans are doing. We don't know who did it. They don't care that they don't have the information. They only want to destroy Matt McNally, Mitch Gore, a host of others. I should say more McNally than Gore because I know McNally's tweets on this. The only question I ever asked is, who did it? Where's the investigation? Of course I disapprove of it. But I wasn't assessing blame until I knew who we had in custody as a suspect, anything. So where are they? Where are they? Well, Tony, these are very hard to find. You can't really track this stuff down. All of a sudden, everything is Brown University? I can't get cameras into classrooms. I can't track down an IP address. What exactly is happening here? Everybody involved in the swatting is a genius lurking in the shadows, coming to us from Russia? Just geniuses that can absolutely cover up their tracks? I'm not buying. I'm not buying. All of them? Where's the Indiana State Police with the investigation? Where are we in the investigative process? Where are the arrests? I didn't realize this was a hard one. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was somehow an issue. I'd like answers. And Carl, after the show is done, you're picking up the phone and you're asking the state police for a statement on the swatting incidents. This is what we're doing. We're getting answers. Because if there are no answers, I'm going to start believing that this never actually happened. Any state legislator can call me. I'm right here. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning.
Everybody knows Hubler's got the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles. But did you know? Now you can get that same limited powertrain warranty on new Toyotas. Introducing the all-new Hubler Toyota. Get grand opening savings all month long. And during Toyotathon, lease a new 2025 RAV4, just $339 per month. Or a new 2026 Corolla, $219 per month. Plus, choose from Camrys, Corollas, Highlanders, Tundras, and more.
Hubler's got you covered.
At the all-new Hubler Toyota on US 31 South in Indianapolis. Visit HublerToyota.com. Grand opening savings and the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles.
Cover me!
Select models. Approved credit plus tax tag title license 249 dealer doc. RAV4 model 4432. Corolla model 1852. 39 months. $29.99 due. Zero security. 10,000 annual miles. 15 cents per mile thereafter. Expires 12/31/25.
Traffic on the 5s. Matt Bear, what do we know?
North side crash westbound 465 after Michigan Road, and it's on the shoulder, slowing us down to Ditch Road. Also looking at northbound 65 on the south side, slow Edgewood Avenue up to 465. Also on the south side, northbound 65, stop and go after Keystone Avenue into the south split because of construction. Traffic sponsored by Indeed.com. Stop just hopping. Stop just hoping the right applicants find your job. Sponsor it on Indeed and match with quality talent. Start at Indeed.com/credit. Again, that's Indeed.com/credit. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
36 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 7:16.
Hi, I'm Emily, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where a small box with a burgundy bow will help you win the holidays. As an in-house designer, I love creating meaningful, fine jewelry gifts. Choose a necklace with a gorgeous infinity charm to symbolize your everlasting love. Or go for a personalized piece with an engraving, their zodiac sign, favorite color gemstone, or their initial accented with pave diamonds. Because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Stop by or shop now at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS. Visit lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Attention, Indiana homeowners. Are you tired of avoiding your wet basement? Hi, I'm Mike Smith with Swanco Crawl Space and Basement Repair, your real, local, Indiana family-owned experts. Imagine all the possibilities of a guaranteed dry basement, a cozy new family room, a home gym, or even a new office. And with no interest, no payment financing, you don't have to break the bank to do it. Make the most of your basement today. Call Swanco 317-407-1868 or swancollc.com.
This hour is powered by Pierce Jewelers, the love center of Carmel.
Popcorn Moment is brought to you by Booher, B-O-O-H-E-R, BooherRemodeling.com. They're the ones to make your kitchen actually, work like your kitchen, because right now it doesn't, and it doesn't have to be like this. You don't have the countertop space, the cabinet space, you don't have a pantry, you don't have the room for the things that you need, you don't have a place to put the things that you have away so you can get them easily the next time you need them. That's what Booher is there for. What's going on with you? What do you need in your life? And then making it work for you, making it work for your life, improving the layout and the function, taking a space that's outdated and making it updated. They take care of that. But mostly, it's about getting you what you need to live your life, creating a kitchen that is personalized to your needs, to your family's needs, which is different than somebody else's needs. And that's quite all right. Maybe it's possible you just can't stand your old kitchen. You want something new. Maybe you realize your kitchen can work better for your family. In either case, you talk to Boer. Their 5-step design process makes it easy from start to finish. You know what's happening every step of the way. Talk to Boer Remodeling right now about your kitchen, about your bathroom, about your basement. Talk to Boer about that remodeling project. 317-852-5546. Tell them Tony Katz sent you. 317-852-5546. Boer Remodeling. 852-5546 or online at Boer, Booher, BoerRemodeling.com. The popcorn moment. Let's go. It's the story you need to hear to believe. Then grab your popcorn because there is more. I spoke yesterday. I don't know if this was on the morning show or the midday show. Maybe it was both. About Trump's push to change the classification of marijuana from a Schedule 1 narcotic to a Schedule 3 drug. And there's some pushback on this. And there's some support, right, as with all things. And the pushback is you're making it easier for people to get away with crimes. You're creating a situation where more people could be utilizing marijuana. Do we really want that? Etc. Enter Harry Enton from CNN. He is their data guy. I think he's good. I think he presents well. Him and Kornacki over at NBC have done an excellent job of getting America to accept that their stations might be what their stations are, their networks might be what their networks are, but they're providing the data, and that's it. Check out these numbers from Harry Enton on marijuana. It's fascinating.
This would be some of the best politics that Donald Trump has done in a long period of time if, in fact, the U.S. decides to reschedule marijuana. Why do I say this? Take a look here. Say marijuana should be legal. Look at the time span and look at how much higher and higher and higher favoring Americans have in terms of legalizing marijuana. Look at this. In 1969, it was just 12%. In 85, 23%. 20 years ago, it was 36%. Look at this, nearly doubled from where we were just 20 years ago in terms of the percentage of Americans who say that marijuana should in fact be legalized in the country. 64%, 2 in 3 Americans. You rarely get 2 in 3 Americans to agree on anything, but they do in fact agree that marijuana should be legal. Okay.
That's a lot of people. 64% based on this data, Gallup being the source, would say legalize marijuana, and that's only part one of his conversation.
This is how people feel about it and the popularity of this move. But over the years, if you put aside the popularity, how has usage changed and shifted?
Yeah, it's the same trend line. It turns out that Americans have increasingly been saying Tootsie Tootsie goodbye, have ever used marijuana. Look at this. In 1969, 4%. 1985, 33%. 1999, 34%. Then you look in 2024, nearly half of Americans now have at least used marijuana one time, and the percentage who say they're using it right now is also near record highs. And Kate, I will note when I said that Tootsie Tootsie goodbye, I don't think you quite got the reference. It's a reference to Primary Colors, a film.
Okay, thank you.
First of all, I never heard Tootsie Tootsie goodbye. Secondly, 47% of Americans have used marijuana, which is interesting because at WIBC, it's 93%. And that was just yesterday.
Thank you so much.
You're
if
welcome.
This is a political move, is it clear that the president would see a benefit potentially with any one particular group?
Yeah, this is where I think it really comes in. Take a look at those under the age of 35, because they have been a real swing group, right? They swung wildly from the 2020 to 2024 election, going increasingly into the president's column. And then we've seen them actually shift back away from the president. This could be an issue that could help, among other issues, help bring them back into the president's camp. Why do I say that? Because those under the age of 35, look at that, 72% want it legal, and then you see about half have ever used marijuana. So for me, this could be a wedge issue that the president could use, in fact, against his Democratic opposition and say, hey, you know what? Democrats have talked the talk, but I'm actually going to walk the walk when it comes to legalizing marijuana.
And that is fascinating. Legalizing marijuana to get the vote. Listen, politics is what it is. I have never denied this. 72% of younger people want it legalized, and if you legalized it or lowered it where it was on the drug schedule, you'd actually get voters? Oh, I didn't say that was a reason to do it. I did say that was some data you got to look into. This is some of the stuff we're going to be discussing. January 24th, Trump 1 year later, the highs, the lows, how to win the midterms. Guys, it's going to be fantastic. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. They are selling. You have to get your tickets. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. It's the perfect Christmas gift. They tell me the perfect Christmas gift doesn't exist. Tickets to this, you're done. Christmas shopping complete. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. The bourbon, the food, the swag, it's going to be incredible. We're going to take a look at the highs and the lows of the last year. We're going to take a look at what it takes to win the midterms. I have been breaking down data left and right. I cannot wait to share this all with you. There are reasons to be hopeful. People are not hopeful. It's nuts. Oh, let me bring you the data. Let me bring it all to you right there. January 24th, the Hyatt Regency, downtown Indianapolis. Brought to you by PA Jewelers. Brought to you by Premier Arms. Brought to you by Defiance Beef. Spectacular sponsors, spectacular people. Ask me about them. I'll tell you all about them. Helping to make this happen. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. Get your tickets right now. It is a night you're going to love. It's going to be worth it. You're going to say, thank goodness I was here. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. You can also go to WIBC.com to get your tickets and put on your red tie. Trump 1 year later, the highs, the lows, how to win the midterms, the red tie gala. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. Matt Bear will show up and he will kiss your baby.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I kiss the babies right on the head. Even sign an autograph on the head. I do all that.
Right. Traffic.
All right, northbound 65 South Side stop and go from South Keystone Avenue 1 to the South Split because of construction. Inbound 69 stop and go 106th Street to 465. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. This Christmas, come and see Pierce Jewelers Stunning Showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Hey, it's Rob. And this is Casey. It's Org Day. Will Rod Bray and Mike Braun get in a fist fight on the Senate floor over redistricting?
Join us Tuesday 9 until noon on 93
Groceries,
WIBC.
Gas. Just about everything you can buy comes with a tax on it. No matter what, the government's always there to take their cut of your cash. Your money belongs to you. That's why Congressman Jim Baird joined with President Donald Trump to pass historic legislation to ensure you keep more of your hard-earned cash. According to the White House, Congressman Baird's vote means Americans will receive a tax cut, saving over $10,000 every year. They'll get no taxes on tips for workers, and families will receive permanent increases to child tax credits and expanded child care access. That means bigger paychecks, a stronger economy, and more prosperity across our nation. To learn more about how President Trump and Congressman Jim Baird are saving American families money and putting money in your wallet, call Congressman Baird's office at 317-563-5567 or visit baird.house.gov.
Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
Guys, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you'd done it sooner. The place for guys to go is Synergen X and Low T Center for TRT. The TRT test is free, not hundreds of dollars. The testosterone is pure and not compound. Get a free T-test today. FixMyLowT.com.
Guys feel full of energy, not like they're still waiting for it to kick in. Get in now for your free TRT test. No appointment is necessary before 10 a.m. or book ahead at FixMyLowT.com. Guys, you'll wish you had started TRT sooner. Don't you wish you knew what your level was? Find out with the free TRT test at Synergen X and the Low T Center. Walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at FixMyLowT.com. That's FixMyLowT.com. Synergen X and Low T Center. Get that free T-test today. FixMyLowT.com.
Hello, this is Don Steffi, Executive Director for the Indianapolis Ballet. 'Tis the season for family fun and the Nutcracker, brought to life by your Indianapolis Ballet and the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra, December 18 through the 23rd at Clues Memorial Hall. Don't miss this delightful family classic. Brilliant festive dancing, colorful sets and costumes, and Tchaikovsky's beautiful score, performed by the Indianapolis Symphony Orchestra. Indianapolis Ballet's The Nutcracker. Tickets at indieballet.org.
With Steel, batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Jeff Saturday on Teamwork.
Hey, I know a little something about the value of teamwork. So when I found my name on IndianaUnclaimed.gov, you can bet I checked some teammates' names as well. And I found them, lots of them, including a Hall of Famer and another with his own TV show. Look out for your own team and go to IndianaUnclaimed.gov and see if your name's on the list. Trust me, Indiana Unclaimed wants you to reunite you with your hard-earned money. Visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov today.
See the diamonds at Pierce Jewelers. Diamond earrings, diamond pendants, diamond rings, and diamond bracelets. They shop the world to bring you the best. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. Buying a diamond has changed.
93
There are mined and
WIBC.
lab-grown diamonds. Pierce Jewelers carries both. Pierce can educate you and save your hard-earned money. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
He was seen wearing a hat and mask. Clear radar in downtown Indianapolis where it's 42 degrees, going up to 46 today. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 7:31. That is the latest image from Brown University in Providence, Rhode Island, of a man who the cops say walked into an engineering building this weekend and shot and killed 2 students and injured others. That man is still out there. Meanwhile, school leaders delivered this message Tuesday.
The safety of its community is top priority.
I've been deeply saddened to see people questioning that.
University President Christina Hull Paxson says she knows there are some already wondering who to blame for why this deadly attack happened. Paxson says to her it's clear.
The shooter is responsible. Horrific gun violence took the lives of these students and hospitalized others.
Paxson says, unfortunately, no school is immune to it. She thanked police for keeping her campus safe in the wake of the tragedy.
And that's Fox's Gernal Scott. 2 National Guardsmen from Iowa who were killed in Syria are coming back to the U.S. today. President Trump will be at Dover Air Force Base for their dignified transfer. The soldiers were shot and killed along with a civilian interpreter in an ambush in their convoy last weekend. A father and son duo involved in a mass shooting in Australia that targeted Jewish people are facing charges. The father was killed. The son just woke up from a coma on Tuesday, and he's going to face murder and terrorism charges. President Trump raising concerns about what he calls growing anti-Semitism in Congress. Speaking at the White House at a Hanukkah celebration, he said the Jewish lobby has lost influence in recent years and warned that some lawmakers are hostile toward Israel. He pledged ongoing support for the Jewish community and urged guests to stay vigilant. Trump will address the nation tonight from the White House, and you could listen to that address right here on 93 WIBC beginning at 9 o'clock. In L.A., the attorney for Nick Reiner visited the home of Rob and Michelle Reiner just days after police say Nick killed his parents.
He did not answer any questions. We also saw what appeared to be detectives going in and out of the massive corner lot that's surrounded by very tall hedges. A young man and a woman who are believed to be the Reiner's assistants or family friends also went in and out of the property today, and at one point they were walking out with some bags. Michelle Obama told Jimmy Kimmel that she and Barack Obama were scheduled to meet with Rob Reiner and his wife on the day they were killed.
And that's Fox's Matt Finn from Brentwood, California. And sports on WIBC at 7:34. The Butler Bulldogs came up short last night, falling to 5th-ranked UConn 79-60. Head coach Thad Matta's team has lost all 12 matchups against Connecticut, and their cold shooting to start the second half didn't help.
Biggest thing is rim protection. They blocked 13 shots tonight. When you've got the rim protection that they have, you can take more gambles out front, and they did that tonight and protected the rim on us.
And UConn guard Solo Ball scored 26 points. Butler struggled from the floor. They missed 43 of 61 shots. The Bulldogs play Northwestern in the Indy Classic on Saturday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The Colts getting ready for their Monday night matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. They're about 6-point underdogs this morning. The game kicks off at 8:15, and after back-to-back losses, the Indiana Pacers will try to get back on track when they host the New York Knicks tomorrow night. The Knicks won the NBA Cup last night in Las Vegas, beating the San Antonio Spurs 124-113. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com at 7:35. Traffic on the 5s. What's going on, Matt Bear?
North side's going on westbound 465 after Michigan Road. Right lane blocked by crash. Traffic stop and go back to Meridian, a 5-minute delay. Also on the north side, northbound 65. Stop and go traffic from West 71st up to 86. South side, northbound 65 slows from Edgewood to 465. And again, from South Keystone Avenue up to the south split. That is a construction zone. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them last and make them count with that symbol of everlasting love. A diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 7:36.
Whenever I'm out a wandering, chasing a rainbow dream, I often stop and think about a place I've never seen. Where friendly
Today on the Marketplace, always be Batman. Tony Katz at 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you during downtime, clearing my head, getting ready for what's next on the show. I find myself on Facebook Marketplace. Cool stuff, odd stuff, weird stuff, strange stuff. It is all there on the Marketplace segment presented by IndianaUnclaimed.gov. You've got this cash waiting for you. It was a final paycheck you forgot about, a dividend, a refund. It's not real property. We're not talking about homes or cars or anything like that. It's dollars, and it's yours, and it's waiting for you. The Attorney General just doesn't know how to get it to you, so we're telling you how to get your cash. Go to IndianaUnclaimed.gov and get the process started. You can text my name, Tony, to 46220. Text Tony to 46220 and make that happen. Matt Bear.
Yes.
I'm here to ask you. You're a Batman guy. We've kind of established that you are like Mr. Batman.
The Chris Nolan trilogy. Some of my favorite movies of all time. Yes.
Okay. But the old school TV show with Adam West and Burt Ward, Cesar Romero, Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt sang Santa Baby. She wasn't on TV.
Yeah, of course she wasn't on TV.
No, she sang Santa Baby. It's a really good Christmas song.
Eartha Kitt, Catwoman.
Hey now.
There it is. Yeah. So glad we had this conversation. Now, Eartha Kitt was the Catwoman on that Batman. Of course she was. Why am I doubting this?
Well, I just remember Santa Baby. It's, I never saw in the original Batman. I was a connoisseur of the original show. I mean, my Batman comes from the trilogy, The Dark Knight and Heath Ledger,
Great. So you know nothing of what I'm about to talk about. Matt Bear, this is the Tiny TV Classics Batman edition with working remote. It's a little mini TV.
Oh.
And it's got a little mini remote. And it shows scenes from the original Batman.
This is cool.
On the little TV.
This is cool. Yeah, I like this a lot.
What is happening here? I don't know where you even put this.
I don't even know.
Top scenes on tiny screens.
That's
what it says.
Tiny TV Classics. Try me. Real working TV.
It's right there on the box.
How do they get a whole scene in such a small television set?
And then on the sides of it, there's a picture of Robin, and he's saying, "Holy smokes, Batman!" And then on the other side, there's the Joker, and he's going, "Hee hee, hoo hoo."
They just couldn't make
That's
it.
where.
You know.
Now I know where Letterman got it.
Right.
This is fun and ridiculous all at the same time, right?
This is one of those things that you open on Christmas morning, you play with for about 10 minutes, show the family, and then you never see it again. But that 10 minutes is awesome, let me tell you. Because you have old Batman scenes, and everybody gets together around and watch, like you used to do on Christmas morning.
I love the fact that you think you get 10 minutes out of this.
Right, it's a stocking stuffer, though. That's what stocking stuffers are. You mess around with them for a few minutes, and then you never see them again, right?
$10 for 5 minutes of pleasure. Wow.
For Christmas, it works. I think it works for Christmas.
That works out to what, an hour? I mean, you need a little bit of a factory system here. You're going to have to pay somebody for the logistics, but that could be cash.
Right.
That's $20 every 10 minutes, so that's $120 an hour? Okay. We're getting into lawyer money. I can see how that works.
I had to check to the
Matt
stock.
Barrett, $10 for the Tiny TV Classics Batman Edition with working remote scene from the 60s Batman. That's what's going to show up on the little TV screen that's maybe 2 inches wide. Are you in or are you out?
I'm so in. I think this is a great Christmas gift. I would buy just for that. Yeah, this is fun.
I am out, and people will buy anything.
Oh, come on, man. That's
anything.
Not the holiday spirit, is it?
No. No, I'm okay with that.
No, not at all, in fact.
Yeah. I am fully aware it's not in the holiday spirit. I'm fine with it. But it's there. Check it out for yourself. We have everything listed from the marketplace at WIBC.com. See what we've got cooking. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Your next car, your next truck, it's at Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield. That's where you go to get the car or truck that you need. How about $13,000 off MSRP on a new Ford F-150 Super Crew? And if you want to lease, get a new 2026 Ford Escape for under $300 a month, or an Explorer for just $439 a month. Both leases for 39 months. That's year-end sales at Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield, where you get the Andy Moore Get More guarantee, more savings, more selection, more for your trade. You can even buy your vehicle online, 100% online. They'll deliver it right to your door, and routine maintenance plans are available to keep things simple and convenient. Andy Moore Ford in Plainfield, for your life and for your business. Talk to them about their fleet vehicles. Andy Moore Ford, 2713 East Main Street in Plainfield, or online at Andy Moore Ford. That's MOHR, AndyMooreFord.com.
Nice and nasty list. Nice hustle. Nasty from downtown.
And three-pointer on the way. Yes!
Coach Darren DeVries has a workshop full of sharpshooters and high flyers, stacking up wins like gifts under the tree. Grab the cocoa and enjoy some holiday hoops. IU versus Siena tonight at 6 on your home for Hoosiers basketball. 93 WIBC.
1 second I'm on my bike, next second I see this car coming at me, and
I broke my left ankle in 3 places.
I decided to call Hensley.
I realized Hensley was impressive first time I spoke with my attorney.
They just kind of took that burden off my back.
It happens. Hire Hensley.
My husband's an animal in bed.
Well, you know.
Not in the fun way. Think warthog. With a chainsaw.
Snoring and sleep apnea affect over 90 million people, and 1 out of 4 couples sleep in separate rooms. Advent can help. We've been your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care under one roof. Advent's unique approach can help you breathe and sleep better, and many avoid a CPAP. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
Hey, the only animal you want in your bed is your dog.
Advent. Sleep better. Sleep together. Learn how you can improve your life at adventknows.com.
Applied Innovation customer Tom Cripps, CFO with Hungerford CPAs and Advisors, depends heavily on Applied Innovation during tax season for copiers, printers, and also secure shredding services.
We have a heavy need during tax season for a lot of documents that we need to confidentially dispose of.
Applied Innovation keeps your business up and running during critical times?
Absolutely. I mean, they've been great, and the service has been second to none.
Applied Innovation, office technology made simple from a partner you can trust.
Bottom line benefit is fast service, keeping the business up and running in efficient times and times that we need to get things done quickly. And I would say that trust relationship with Applied that they've provided with us and us with them, that we can count on them when we need to.
Applied Innovation, people you can count on. Call today 800-521-0983 or visit appliedinnovation.com. Applied Innovation, fast, friendly, amazing.
Traffic on the 5s. Matthew Bear, what's going on?
North side crash, westbound 465 before 865. It blocks the right lane and causing stop-and-go traffic. Back to Meridian 31. Also, northbound 465 on the east side has grinded down from 72 Penn Pike, barely moving through that stretch. Inbound 69 delayed 13 minutes from 116 to 465. Northbound 65 stop-and-go after Keystone Avenue into the south split because of construction. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel this Christmas. Come and see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 7:46.
By the time this ad ends, Washington will have burned through millions of your dollars. That's not how we do things in Indiana. I'm Congressman Jefferson Shreve, bringing Hoosier common sense to Washington. I passed legislation to cut waste, save taxpayers millions, and deliver real tax relief for workers and families. Less waste, more money in your pocket.
Paid for by official funds authorized by the House of Representatives.
Struggling with chronic joint pain? Don't want risky surgery or endless pills? QC Kinetics is your answer. Our non-invasive treatment stimulates your body's own biologics and has a fantastic success rate without lengthy recovery or harmful medications. Ready to live your life pain-free? Go to qckinetics.com/Indianapolis or call 317-559-PAIN and get a no-obligation consultation. Whether it's stem cell, PRP, or a number of other revolutionary therapies, QC Kinetics should be the last call you make. Call 317-559-PAIN.
Picture this, you're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gums and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth. The functional breath freshener you swallow. Tiny dual-action capsules with mint on the outside, parsley seed oil inside, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Zelmins, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
Come in to Exercise Inc. for a free consultation in the month of December and get 2 free sessions. Exercise Inc. 5 locations. Visit exerciseinc.com.
Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield brings whole health to Brookside 54 with a food pantry, nutrition tips, and a new fitness space for teachers through Impact Fitness Foundation. Learn more at anthem.com/indie/community.
KC and the Sunshine Band, live at Old National Center, January 23rd at 7:30 p.m. It's the ultimate throwback party. Get your tickets today at WIBC.com.
Andre Carson, congressman from right here in Indianapolis, 7th District, responding to Congressman Randy Fine, who said the only violence mentioned here was done by Muslims. No foreigner has a right to come to America. No foreigner has a right to citizenship here. And saying so isn't violence. He went on to discuss, did Randy Fine, talking about Muslims involved in attacks in the U.S., and going after Americans, and of course what we saw in Australia, that diversity has become suicidal. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, good morning. Good to be with you. The whole idea that diversity is our strength is nonsense. It's a lie. It's a fraud. Recognizing that America is better, following the American ideal, that's our strength. That's our strength. The American way is our strength, not diversity. That is just myth. Right there. Andre Carson writes about Randy Fine. As a former police officer, the only member of Congress to have served in an intelligence fusion center in counterterrorism, and a senior member of the House Intel Committee, I know there are Muslims serving in law enforcement that keep us safe every day. They risk their lives to save our lives, our constituents' lives, my life, and yes, Representative Fine, yours too. Muslims help build this country. There are over 2 billion Muslims worldwide. Blaming an entire religion for the actions of a few rogue individuals is the definition of violent. But it's not a few, is it, Congressman Carson? I mean, we're going to have this conversation. It's not a few. If there are 2 billion Muslims and it's only 1% that are radicalized, it's 20 million. It's a massive, violent problem where the religion itself, to use your word, does not engage in a reformation to silence, shame, punish, or stop those people. As a matter of fact, any conversation regarding Islamists is met with the radical and inept screams of Islamophobia. I'm not a fan, as you well know. I have discussed Andre Carson and his poor character, his inability to recognize right from wrong, his friendship with Louis Farrakhan, whom he will not condemn, his willingness to attend panels with those who are on the terror watch list. In the end, he didn't actually appear on the panel, but he had agreed to. It was on the flyers. He wants to argue that he didn't know. This was many years ago. You're a supporter of Rashida Tlaib, who's an anti-Semite. You are a very poor judge. A very poor judge of character. And I've never said this to you before. I will debate this with you anytime, anywhere. You want to come on the show? You want to set up a time? We'll sit in front of the audience. I'm a man of no fear. Until you recognize and say out loud that Islamists are a problem. The radicals are a problem. They are indeed murderers. They believe in a worldwide caliphate. They want all non-believers killed. As a matter of fact, they are commanded to, and we can go through every single surah. We can engage it chapter and verse, sir. Don't sit there and engage the idea that somehow these are just a poor group of people being targeted. No. Jews are getting stabbed in broad daylight in New York. The Hillel in San Francisco, there was a person arrested for arson for setting fire to the dumpster right outside. Of course, what in the world happened with Ella Cook at Brown University and 16 murders that took place in Australia? Anytime you want to debate it, Congressman, it's time for you to grow up. Act like a man. I'm going to say this directly to you, just so you know what's coming, and admit that there is a problem. Islamists are a problem. They do not want Western civilization to survive and thrive. They want destruction. They want the worldwide caliphate. They want the non-believer to submit or pay the jizya. Not my words. The jizya is a tax for non-believers in Muslim countries. What don't we know here? Why are we pretending, Congressman Carson? Because you're offended personally? That's not my concern. My concern is the reality of what's happening the world over, and specifically in the United States, where we should be taking lessons from Paris and taking lessons from London, how they have given up, how they are being overrun. 16 people murdered at a Hanukkah celebration. A couple days later, here are Islamists having rallies in Sydney. They're not afraid because people like you, sir, who have voice and power, say nothing except, my gosh, look at this Islamophobia. Islamists are not compatible with Western civilization. End of discussion. That's how I will start our debate. Islamists are not compatible with Western civilization. And then we can get into the conversation of definitions between Muslims and Islamists. And then we can get into conversations about the Quran. I am a man of no fear. I'll gladly have the conversation. Are you in or are you out? I mean, I don't know how to formalize the invitation. Is it a phone call? Is it an email? I did it on Twitter. But your bona fides, I was a police officer, doesn't change reality. And it doesn't give you any moral high ground. Only honesty works here. How do you live in a world where some people don't want you to live? That's the talk. That's the debate. I look forward to your response. Matt Bear has traffic.
East side, northbound 465 before Penn Pike. This is a crash. It's blocking 3 left lanes. Scanner traffic saying a car is on its side. It sounds like everybody's okay, but traffic is stopped back to Washington Street for a delay of 28 minutes. Westbound 465 on the north side. Crash after Michigan Road. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them last and make them count with a symbol that says everlasting love, a diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. Matt Barrett, WIBC Traffic.
Hi, I'm Andy, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a product development manager, I make sure every piece of fine jewelry at Shane Company is meticulously designed for quality. From 14-karat gold chains, pearl necklaces, diamond studs, and of course, dream engagement rings. We know you can get your holiday gifts anywhere these days, but knowing your loved one's gift was crafted by master jewelers? It's a difference everyone can see and feel, no matter the price. All of our fine jewelry begins with a vision by our in-house designers. Then, we ensure each piece meets our high-quality standards every step of the way, including the smallest details. It's why our jewelry comes with our all-inclusive, free lifetime warranty that covers everything and doesn't cost a dime. At Shane Company, there's no shortcuts, just craftsmanship. Because a friend wants your fine jewelry to be nothing short of perfect. Come see for yourself. Visit us in store or at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
While you may not have to travel around the entire world on Christmas Eve, it's nice to know Hubler's got you covered for 100,000 miles. So head out on your holiday journey in a Hubler quality pre-owned vehicle. Over 2,000 to choose from. Chevys, Fords, Toyotas, GMCs, Buicks, Nissans, Acuras, Mazdas, Hondas, and more. Buy with zero down. Yes, zero down delivers. Plus, we'll pay top dollar for your trade. Bring Hubler your old car for an immediate appraisal. Every Hubler Q-certified vehicle is covered by a 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Includes a 128-point vehicle inspection and a free Carfax history report. No matter where your journeys take you, Hubler's got you covered with the best warranty around. Happy holidays, Indiana. Visit drivehubler.com or any of our 13 convenient locations. Select models, approved credit, warranty on select models less than 9 years old.
Food insecurity is an urgent problem, one that impacts real Hoosiers. You can help today. Gleaners needs donations. Your contribution goes further with Gleaners. For every $10 you give, Gleaners leverages their resources to turn your $10 into $90 worth of groceries for families who desperately need help right now. Your gift benefits local community members, and every dollar counts. Gleaners also needs volunteers now to help with warehouse distribution. Go to gleaners.org and donate or get involved today.
This holiday season, give the gift of Indy's most iconic dining experiences. Now through December 31st, Hughes Culinary is offering a 20% bonus gift card with every gift card purchase of $125 or more. That's 20% more to give or keep for yourself.
And gift cards are available at all Hughes Culinary restaurants. St. Elmo Steakhouse, Harry and Izzy's, the HC Tavern and Kitchen, and 1933 Lounge. You can also order online at HughesCulinary.com. Make the season unforgettable with gift cards from Hughes Culinary.
The blue and gold look to take a bite out of the Big Apple on Thursday.
Offensive rebound, Neesmith on the foul line. Drives it over here to the left wing, then comes right back into the lane and sets up Furphy for three out of the far corner.
The Pacers host the New York Knicks Thursday at 7. This Eastern Conference showdown is always a must-see game. So get your tickets at Pacers.com/tickets.
Rebounded by Jackson. Shot clock to three. Nemhard from the right edge beat the shot clock and hit a three.
Pacers Knicks, Thursday at 7.
The Attorney General's Office, reuniting Hoosiers with over $1 million in unclaimed property every week. Visit indianaunclaimed.gov or text Tony Katz to 46220 today.
Through their service, veterans have our backs. Now we should have theirs. Learn more at gotyoursix.org.
There's one name for every home system: Chapman. Heating, air conditioning, plumbing, drains, electrical, and now proudly serving Bloomington. Remember the man for all seasons, and now more reasons. Chapman. ChapmanHeating.com.
Coming up in 2 minutes, what court documents say led to family violence, why a Hoosier law enforcement leader wants out of the business, and a fight that is beyond the basketball court. Coming up after Fox News from the Technology Recycler Studios. You're listening to 93 WIBC, WIBC HD1, Indianapolis. It's 8 o'clock.
He woke up from a coma, then was charged with murder. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. In his hospital room, the surviving gunman in Sunday's terror attack in Australia. Fox's Steve Harrigan is there.
The footbridge where the two shooters operated from, just over my right shoulder. They fired downhill at about 50 yards, attacking a group of Jews gathered for the Hanukkah celebration right on this iconic beach. It was basically a slaughter, men, women, and children, trying to get the kill count as high as possible. Right now, that count stands at 15. The first funeral started today.
Police in Providence still searching for the Brown University shooter who murdered 2 students and wounded 9. They hope new videos they released of a person of interest wearing a mask walking around campus will lead to his identification. Fox's Brian Yennis is there.
Investigators admit they have a lot more area to canvass. Some businesses and residents say it wasn't until yesterday that investigators knocked on their door for information. They're working through 200 actionable tips, but according to Brown University's student body president, the lack of answers is concerning.
General mood I've been feeling is like getting the air knocked out of you. It's pretty sad on campus.
President Trump posted on Truth Social this morning, why did Brown have so few security cameras? There's no excuse for that. And Fox's Jonathan Savage reports he also posted something else.
President Trump accused Venezuela of stealing U.S. assets as well as terrorism, drug smuggling and human trafficking. He says he's ordered a total blockade of sanctioned oil tankers trying to enter or leave Venezuelan ports. Last week, the U.S. military seized an oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro, in turn, accusing the United States of trying to steal his country's resources.
Tonight, President Trump will address the nation, 9 p.m. Eastern, expected to tout his accomplishments in year one of...
About 20. We're going up to 46 today. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 8:02. 6 former IU Indy men's basketball players are taking the university to court. Jarrett Lewis explains what's behind the lawsuit.
In the lawsuit filed this week in Marion County, the former members of the team are claiming that now fired head coach Paul Corsaro repeatedly abused them physically and mentally. The players say during practice, Corsaro would use derogatory slurs and cause them physical harm that drove some of them to contemplate suicide. They claim his actions led to them missing out on scholarship opportunities, NIL deals, and future revenue. Corsaro denies the allegations as the players accuse IU Indy of negligence in hiring him and continuing to let him coach while the abuse went on. Jarrett Lewis, 93 WIBC Mobile News.
Making a move from law enforcement to lawmaking is what Marion County Sheriff Kerry Forrestal says he wants to do. He's running for the Indiana Senate seat in District 31, which encompasses Fishers and Geist Lake. Republican Senator Kyle Walker is not seeking another term, which opens the seat. Forrestal himself is a term-limited sheriff after serving since 2019. Before that, he worked as a U.S. Marshal for the Southern District of Indiana. Now he's hoping to take his decades of public experience from the badge to the ballot. Court documents say Brian Pettigo is charged with killing his 81-year-old father, John Lloyd Pettigo, and injuring an elderly woman. Police found John's body wrapped in a rug inside their home on December 11th. The woman was also found inside, but she was alive and taken to Eskenazi Hospital. The cops say Brian left in his father's truck. He was tracked down through license plate cameras and arrested in Greene County. Pettigo is now waking up in the Marion County Jail, where he faces multitude of charges from murder to trespass to public intoxication and operating a car while intoxicated. The Riley Children's Foundation, along with Central Indiana Ace Hardware Group, hosted their annual Christmas tree farm event.
Transforming a common area of the hospital into a winter wonderland.
Ace came to us and put on a tree farm for our kiddos and their families to come, cut down a tree, decorate a tree. Just a really fun afternoon for both our Ace friends and our Riley kids.
That's Lane Helmer, Vice President of Corporate and Foundation Giving at Riley Children's Foundation.
And that's WIBC's Johnette Cruz reporting. The Butler Bulldogs lost to fifth-ranked Connecticut last night, 79-60. And he's been a spark every time he touches the football. Now he's taking the leap. Here's Len Clark.
As expected, Notre Dame running back Jeremiah Love announced he will declare for the 2026 NFL Draft, ending his college career after one of the most productive seasons by an Irish back in recent history. Love rushed for more than 1,300 yards, scored 18 touchdowns, won the Doak Walker Award, and finished third in Heisman Trophy voting. Scouts project Love as the top running back in the draft, citing his combination of speed, power, and playmaking ability. Len Clark, Network Indiana.
And I'm Ryan Hedrick on the level on the go and at WIBC.com at 8:05. Traffic on the 5s on a Wednesday morning. What are you watching, Matt Bear?
East side, ugly crash on northbound 465 between 70 and Penn Pike. We have a car on its side, 3 left lanes blocked, and traffic stopped past Washington Street for delay. 52 minutes. Now inbound 65 crash after 29th Street on the right shoulder. Stop and go traffic almost 238th Street Kessler Boulevard. A delay of 12 minutes. North side crash westbound 465 after Michigan Road. It's blocking the right lane. Stop and go traffic back to Meridian 31. Inbound 69 13-minute delay from 106th Street to 465. Traffic sponsored by Great Lakes Honda of Fishers. It's Happy Honda Days at Great Lakes Honda of Fishers. Incredible offers all season long. Great Lakes Honda of Fishers, your Honda destination. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the 5s. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
Ryan Morris, Wish TV meteorologist. What's happening?
Yeah, cloudy skies to start today, but those clouds will be backing off to partly cloudy. Another day where we see a decent amount of snow melt in the area. High temperatures in the mid-40s. Tonight, clouds will be increasing to mostly cloudy, low temperatures in the mid-30s. Now, for your day on Thursday, rain is likely in our forecast for a few hours there. Windy, gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour plus. High temperatures in the lower 50s through the early afternoon. Once our cold front goes by, we'll be dipping pretty quickly through the evening hours. And on the backside of that, we could see a flash freeze going Thursday night into Friday. Friday, partly cloudy, our coldest day of the week, temperatures in the upper 20s. And looking past Friday, this weekend and the approach to Christmas, temperatures expected to be above average. Our average high is right around 40 degrees here in Indianapolis.
I'm going to let you know that I'm getting ahead of everybody. I got my cold early this year. So I have just enjoyed the chicken soup, which was, yes, indeed, homemade. I mean, have you met us? And so I just want you to know that while I still have a voice, I wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas because I assume by tomorrow I will be in the lost voice phase of the cold, which will last somewhere between 2 and 472 days.
Hey, I'm with you here. I lost my voice. I have the cold right now as well, so Merry Christmas.
But you sound mostly like you.
Oh, no, it's been a rough
Carl,
morning so far.
Stop it. Hold on a second. Carl, stop it. Stop. Stop it with the sound effects. Nobody wants to hear coughing sound effects. It's gross. Right? Nobody needs to hear the recordings of your hernia exam. So stop. Now, back to you, Ryan. You were saying?
Not feeling the best. I'm
Okay.
right there with you. It's been tough the last couple of days.
It's Ryan Morris not feeling the best, but doing it for you, WIBC. Doing it for you. Not like that Tara Hastings, who won't even agree to do a podcast with me.
You got to tell her she'll be back tomorrow.
We've got sponsors. We got everything. She won't get on the phone. I don't even know what to do.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. She's just turned down financial opportunities left and right. That weather money is sweet.
Oh.
That was funny. Ryan, go have yourself a good day, man. Merry Christmas to you. 37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:09. President Trump will speak to the nation tonight at 9 p.m. We will be carrying it right here on WIBC. I don't think any of us are coming on afterwards to talk about it. I don't think that's happening, but I think we're all going to be watching because I am not so sure what it is that the president is going to address. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be with you. As I stated earlier, this could just be, bully pulpit, standard politics, 101. Hey, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. And everything's great. Look how well the economy's doing. And wait for next year. The one big beautiful bill comes in. And it could be one of those. It could be the Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. We're keeping an eye on what's happened in Australia. We're not going to allow that anti-Semitism to take place here. We're not going to allow people in the country who bring that kind of horror. Of course, you've seen more countries put on a list of not welcome into the nation. Of, it's Islamophobia and it's bigotry and it's xenophobia. To the progressives saying that, would you stop talking? Islamophobia, as a matter of definition, would mean a fear of Islam. The fear of Islamists is very rational. Why don't you admit that there are people who are adherents to the religion, utilizing it, of course, as a political movement, who believe in the destruction of anybody who gets in their way? Just say so. That's all. Admit it. And if you can't admit it, you're the problem. And if you can't admit it, they keep advancing, they keep killing, they keep destroying. Grow up. This is why you're not allowed to win elections. By the way, Trump 1 year later, January 24th, tickets.tonykatz.com. We're going to get into all of this and how we engage the conversations to win the midterms. I think I'm on to something here. I mean, really, this was just like, it'll be like one big party, red tie gala, the whole thing. It still is. But man, we have got work to do. I'm going to lay it out, a strategy for how to get the victory. Trump 1 year later, the highs, the lows, how to win the midterms, tickets.tonykatz.com. Get your tickets right now. Go to WIBC.com and get your tickets, tickets.tonykatz.com. The perfect Christmas gift does indeed exist. Get yours immediately, if not sooner, right now. So those could be the things that Trump talks about tonight. Or it could be all about Venezuela. And how Venezuela is, for lack of a better word, surrounded. You've got 11 warships, 15,000 troops. You have members of Congress who have complained about this, right? You have members of Congress who have said, I don't know what we're doing here. And, Chuck Schumer, as always, is just very, very, very unhappy. Chuck Schumer, who wants to tell you that, this is all wrong and all terrible and it's egregious what has happened here. I don't know if it's egregious what has indeed happened here. You tell me.
Look, I reiterated my demand of Secretary Hegseth in front of all 100 senators that he allow every senator to see the unedited version, the unedited video of what happened on September 2nd. He refused. The administration came to this briefing empty-handed. That's the major question that we face. And if they can't be transparent on this, how can you trust their transparency on all the other issues swirling about in the Caribbean?
Always good when you have a senator wanting to sow distrust. I think Americans are okay with the bombing or the attacks on the drug boats. But if there's going to be a larger conversation about regime change, well, where is Congress to say, we demand you come to us and declare war? Otherwise, this isn't happening. The president isn't going to do that on his own. No president is going to cede their power as commander-in-chief to say, well, I got to go ask Congress. Congress has to go demand that they utilize their power. So maybe that's what it's about tonight. I don't know. It's 9 p.m. We'll have it here on WIBC. You should listen to it. And, of course, we'll engage it in the morning tomorrow. Tony Katz, 93, WIBC. Good morning.
Everybody knows Hubler's got the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles. But did you know? Now you can get that same limited powertrain warranty on new Toyotas. Introducing the all-new Hubler Toyota. Get grand opening savings all month long. And during Toyotathon, lease a new 2025 RAV4, just $339 per month. Or a new 2026 Corolla, $219 per month. Plus, choose from Camrys, Corollas, Highlanders, Tundras, and more.
Hubler's got you covered.
At the all-new Hubler Toyota on US 31 South in Indianapolis. Visit HublerToyota.com. Grand opening savings and the best warranty around. 10 years, 200,000 miles.
Cover me!
Select models. Approved credit plus tax, tag, title, license, 249 dealer doc. RAV4 model 4432. Corolla model 1852. 39 months, $29.99 due. Zero security, 10,000 annual miles. 15 cents per mile thereafter. Expires 12/31/25.
Traffic on the 5s. Matt Bear, what's happening?
Looking at the east side, northbound 465 crash approaching Penn Pike. 3 left lanes are blocked. Traffic is jammed back to Brookville Road for a delay time of 57 minutes. Inbound 65 crash shy of 21st, blocking the right shoulder, slowing us down to the White River. North side crash clear. Westbound 465 at Michigan Road still slow to Meridian. Traffic sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com with over 100 online casino-style games. Chumba Casino is your destination for non-stop entertainment. No purchase necessary. VGW Group void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions 21+. I'm Matt Bear on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:16.
Hi, it's Denny Smith, and when temps are dropping, it means your water heater, softeners, and even those old pipes are under stress. Fall's the time when rain hits, the ground shifts, and tree roots start tearing into those old clay or PVC lines. LD Smith Plumbing can handle it all. Water heaters, softeners, leaks, even gas line inspections before you fire up that furnace or fireplace. And don't forget those hoses, hose bibs, and crawl space vents before the freeze hits. Call my friends at LD Smith Plumbing, the local pros I trust, or just head to ldsmithplumbing.com today.
Do you suffer from sore feet, back, knee, or hip pain? The Good Feet Arch Support System has helped many people find relief, like Tim.
I'm always telling my colleagues who have sore feet, this is the greatest thing. I'll even take my shoe off and show them. And I believe in the product so much. When you have something that works, you kind of want to share it with people. It worked for me, maybe it can work for you.
Or do you wake up at night with heel pain, like Crystal?
I would wake up in the middle of the night with all kinds of pain in my heels and in my arch. So I went to the Good Feet store. And ever since then, I've been pain-free. I wear them every day. I wear them when I walk, at the gym, when I work. They're great.
Get back to walking, working, and exercising, and imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop into the Good Feet store today for a free fitting and test walk. We're located in Castleton by the Fashion Mall or in Greenwood, just off the 65.
Thanks to the Good Feet store. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Are you tired of high cable TV rates? Sign up for Dish today and get a $500 bonus offer while supplies last. Plus, lock in your price for 2 years guaranteed. Call All American Dish, your Dish authorized retailer now.
800-296-1251. 800-296-1251. That's 800-296-1251. Offers require credit qualification, 24-month commitment, early termination fee, and e-auto pay. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Picture this, you're on a date, and then bad breath happens. Confidence gone. Here's the truth. Most gums and mints are just bad breath Band-Aids, but not Zellman's Minty Mouth. The functional breath freshener you swallow. Tiny dual-action capsules with mint on the outside, parsley seed oil inside, clinically tested to fight the toughest offenders, even garlic and onions. It's only available online. Go to Zellmans.com, Z-E-L-M-I-N-S, Zellmans.com, code FRESH for 15% off.
Hey, it's Big Joe for your trusted local independent American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer, Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning. Jim Scott is the owner, and he says they stand behind their work just like American Standard stands behind their equipment.
You give everybody a 3-year labor warranty, and then the manufacturer gives 10 years. So, yeah, people are pretty well access.
So if you're in Clinton, Boone, or Hamilton counties, just go to jimsheating-air.com for Jim's Heating and Air Conditioning, your trusted local independent American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning Platinum customer care dealer.
This hour powered by Pierce Jewelers, Carmel's Diamond Engagement Ring Store.
So according to sources, Barry Weiss over at CBS signing a whole new crop of contributors. H.R. McMaster, former National Security Advisor, Elliot Ackerman, Marine, a food writer by the name of Clara DeBoer. I don't know who that is. Contributors get $30,000 up front and $1,000 per appearance. Hi, Barry. Bourbon, cigars, Midwest, political thought, generally looks hot on camera. Honestly, I got 5 choices for you right here. We can negotiate. Hi, Barry. I'm waving. I actually used a waving emoji on Twitter. Never done that before. Hi, Barry. How are you? Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Great to be with you. Of course, we are in the crunch of whether or not Obamacare subsidies are going to be extended.
Of the COVID era enhanced subsidy, the premium tax credit, has been a big issue around here of debate for months now. We knew that we were coming to the end of the year when it would expire, and remember, the Democrats created this COVID era subsidy. They are the ones that put the expiration date on it, and now they're turning to Republicans as if we should save that in some way. We couldn't find consensus on it with the body in order to pass it. Here's the reason. Everybody needs to understand there's a false narrative out there about these subsidies.
Let's get into that. That's Speaker Mike Johnson. Understand that the subsidies came during COVID. Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, was supposed to be affordable care, which of course it wasn't. They also said you could keep your doctor and keep your plan. They lied. What else is new? Then COVID came and they said, we need subsidies for Obamacare because we've locked everybody down based on no science whatsoever. And now they want to continue those subsidies. So if Republicans don't vote to continue the subsidies, what do they say? In perfect lying fashion, Republicans are increasing the cost of health care. This is the argument. And the problem is no Republican has walked up to a Democrat as they're saying this on national television and told them to shut their lying mouths. Doesn't happen. Healthcare is going to go up for 22 million Americans. The subsidies are nonsense. So is Obamacare, which needs to be ripped out by the root. But let's hear what the speaker has to say.
It's subsidizing insurance companies. And when you do that, you're masking the cost, the rising cost of healthcare, and you're making the premiums rise even further. But here's the false narrative. The Democrats are pretending as though this affects everybody in the country. It affects 7% of Americans, this extended subsidy. And of those, even if it was extended without any reforms at all, it would only reduce that small group of Americans' premiums by 5.7%. The Democrats have tried to pretend as though this is all about Americans.
No, I understand that this is not for everybody, but it's 22 to 24 million Americans.
The larger scale point here is that you can agree that it's 22 million Americans. That's been the kind of the consensus number, but it doesn't affect everybody. It doesn't really bring down costs that much. And why shouldn't we have a discussion of how can we do this better? Now, Republicans have a hard time having this conversation at all because it's been 15 years and they've got nothing to replace Obamacare with. The great evil of Obamacare is we think that the government should be involved in our health care. It's evil. You have to be Bernie Sanders deluded to think the government should be involved in health care. You can't run this. You're going to run universal health care? Never mind that it makes doctors and nurses slaves, to which no one can... They'll yell at me and scream at me, all the communists in Indianapolis, like Jesse Brown and others. The facts are the facts. If health care is a right, that means you have the right to see a doctor anytime you choose to see a doctor, which makes the doctor a slave of the state. It is what it is. End of list. Back to the speaker.
And there are some Republicans whose districts are going to face some real trouble and some real issues with this. We've talked to some of them. I understand that Mike Lawler from New York was particularly upset yesterday, that he was kind of furious about it, said it's idiotic, it's political malpractice. That's what he told Axios on some.
Now, why are Republicans saying this? Because all politics are real. All politics are local. And I should say not real, but local. And Lawler in New York and others have to go and win in districts that are affected by this. And that's why Republicans in some places favor an extension. They favor it so they don't have to run against it. Of course, politics is real. I discussed this on Sean Spicer's show 2 weeks ago. Of course. Our problem is we're not ripping this thing out by the root. Obamacare has done us no good. The Affordable Care Act is not affordable and it does not care. So, we need to change the entire thing. That's not what we're doing. What the Republicans now want to argue is don't give the money to the insurance companies, give the money to the people, and that will bring down the costs. That's a smarter maneuver. Becomes very, very convoluted. I agree. So there are Republicans saying, don't do this to us. Don't do this to us at all. Rather, pass them for another year. Well, see, Democrats are intransigent. They want 3 years. See how this works? Even when they have no power, Democrats always act like they have the power. Something Republicans should learn from. I mean, not Senate Republicans in Indiana. They don't seem to want to learn at all. But, others, maybe. Matt Bear's got traffic. What's up, Matthew?
All right, we're on the east side and looking at this crash on northbound 465. It's before Penn Pike. We had a brief closure there of northbound 465. The interstate has reopened with 3 left lanes blocked. This delay is monstrous. Back to Brookville Road, checking in at 56 minutes. You can take South Shadeland Avenue, that exit if you haven't passed it, then run Shadeland up to Penn Pike. That gets you 465 again. South side, northbound 65, stop and go traffic from South Keystone Avenue into the south split, and on the northwest side, northbound 465 slows 86th Street up to 865. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. This Christmas, come and see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
When it comes to your home, it's important to sell it to someone you can trust. Simple Quarters has helped over 3,000 families sell their homes in Indiana.
I'm excited to start the new chapter of my life. I'm going to be moving 2 states away to be with my husband. Ronnie came out to do my walkthrough. It was great. We had a chance to talk about the house. We had a chance to listen to what my goals were, and they helped me to meet them. Then I had the offer, I believe, within 2 hours of them coming through and doing the walkthrough. Simple Quarters never tried to change their offer at any point during the process. Once they gave me that offer, it stood. The offer was absolutely fair. They did explain to me how they came to that price, and it was a fair offer. The best part about this process is I didn't have to make any repairs to the house. Simple Quarters has taken it as is, which is a huge stress relief. It just couldn't have worked out better. It really couldn't have.
Call Simple Quarters 317-900-HOME. 317-900-HOME.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Do you need furnace or heat pump service? Need to find a local well-trained expert you can trust, like Price Point Comfort Heating and Cooling? We'll find that independent American Standard Air dealer at IndyHomeComfort.com.
Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them matter and make them count with a symbol of everlasting love. A diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers.
I'm with Applied Innovation customer Jeremy Gump, Chief Administrative Officer for GT Independence, a company with over 900 employees nationwide.
We have a very
very significant end-of-year or beginning-of-year printing job that we do.
When your previous vendor and equipment couldn't perform, you contacted Applied Innovation.
And at that point, he got the right people in touch with us, and Applied Innovation helped us scale and automate this very complex year-end printing process. And more importantly, their support is fast and reliable every single day.
Sounds like Applied Innovation has become an important partner.
Absolutely. I would describe that as a partnership, yes. They understand our business very well.
So you're sold on Applied Innovation?
Yes. When I get the opportunity, whether it's our local school districts or other local businesses, I'm quick to recommend Applied Innovation.
Make your complex job simple. Call Applied Innovation today, 800-521-0983, or visit appliedinnovation.com.
Guys, you've heard of TRT, but you have no idea what testosterone can do for you. Once you start treatment, you'll wish you'd done it sooner.
Now you can take the TRT test free at Synergen X and the Low T Center. Walk in before 10 a.m. or book ahead at fixmylowt.com.
Weekday mornings at 7:15, the Tony Katz Popcorn Moment. Brought to you by Boer Remodeling. Don't wait any longer for the kitchen you've been dreaming of. Request a consultation at boerremodeling.com.
As our loved ones age, ensuring their safety at home becomes a top priority. This is Tina McIntosh, president of Joy's House and co-host of the Caregiver Crossing radio program. I'll be right back with some practical things you can do to reduce the possibility of a fall or injury.
Cardon & Associates provides residents with the best senior living options and personalized service. Visit cardon.us to find a community near you.
Removing tripping hazards such as rugs and floor clutter is one way to prevent or minimize falls around the home. Another is to position grab bars in the restroom and other common areas where your loved one may need some extra support. Contact your local area agency on aging to inquire about low-cost or free installation services. More tips like this are available anytime at caregivercrossingradio.org. With new weekly content created by Joy's House and distributed in partnership with Network Indiana, we're an on-air and online support group for Hoosier family caregivers. Hear conversations with experts, access a library of online education, and more at caregivercrossingradio.org.
This Christmas, come see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcases of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers.
93 WIBC Mobile News. On the level, on the go.
What President Trump wants you to know. Clear radar in downtown Indianapolis where it's 36 degrees. There's a wind chill with winds gusting 15 miles an hour out of the west, making it feel a little bit colder this morning. We're going up to 46. I'm Ryan Hedrick. Here's what's trending at 8:31. President Trump will address the nation tonight from the diplomatic reception room at the White House.
The president previewed that speech saying, quote, "I look forward to seeing you then. It's been a great year for our country, and the best is yet to come." The White House press secretary says the president will highlight his accomplishments over the past year: a secure border, lower inflation than its peak under the Biden administration, and reduced gas prices. She says the president may also tease some policies coming in the new year. Now, the president scheduled this address as prices do remain high, and polls show more Americans are disapproving of the White House handling of the economy, inflation, and trade.
That's Fox's Rich Edson reporting, and WIBC will carry that speech starting at 9 tonight. 2 National Guardsmen from Iowa who were killed in Syria are coming back to the U.S. today. President Trump will be at Dover Air Force Base for their dignified transfer. The soldiers were shot and killed along with a civilian interpreter in an ambush on their convoy last weekend. Right now on 465 northbound on Indy's east side near 70, there is a crash. The situation is fluid, and Matt Baer has the latest on these details coming up in a couple of minutes from the WIBC Traffic Center. On Tuesday, it was a modern-day Boston Tea Party.
No ice, no kings. Chanting "No Ice, No Kings," this act of defiance styled after the original taking place 252 years ago Tuesday, when Massachusetts colonists dumped 342 chests of tea into Boston Harbor, angry over Britain's taxation without representation in 1773. This time around, about 1,000 people answering the call from 2 activist groups, first marching through the streets.
This is not left or right. This is not progressive or conservative. It's being American.
Then dumping ice into the harbor, labeling it as an act of resistance against immigration arrests and what they describe as tyranny.
That's Fox's CJ Papa reporting. A father and son duo involved in a mass shooting in Australia that targeted Jewish people. And now the son, who just woke up from a coma yesterday, is facing dozens and dozens of charges. The father was shot and killed. A Powerball jackpot worth $50,000 sold at a gas station in Pendleton ahead of Monday night's drawing. The winning numbers 23, 35, 59, 63, and 68. Indiana has had 39 Powerball jackpot winners since 1992, including the first ever in 33 years. And sports on WIBC at 8:34. The Butler Bulldogs had a tough night against fifth-ranked Connecticut, falling 79-60. Head coach Thad Matta said the team's poor shooting gave UConn plenty of chances to grab rebounds, especially on the offensive glass.
That led to big baskets, kind of stopped our breaks, and we're a good rebounding team, and for us, putting the ball in the basket was really big, and like I said, we had to make some shots throughout the game that we couldn't get them to go down.
And UConn improved to 12-0 against Butler all time. The Bulldogs 8-3. They played Gainbridge Fieldhouse on Saturday in the Indy Classic against Northwestern. The Indianapolis Colts are going to spend the rest of the week getting ready for their Monday night football game against the San Francisco 49ers. Phillip Rivers under center once again. That kickoff Monday night at Lucas Oil Stadium, 8:15. And the Indiana Pacers get back to work tomorrow against the New York Knicks. The Knicks coming off an NBA Cup win last night in Las Vegas against Victor Wembanyama. And the San Antonio Spurs final score 124-113. Sports brought to you by Ball State Athletics. I'm Ryan Hedrick, on the level, on the go, and at WIBC.com. At 8:35, traffic on the fives. What's happening on 465, Matt Bear?
Yeah, Ryan, you were just talking about this crash. It's northbound 465 between 70 and Penn Pike. In the last 10 minutes, we've gone from a closure to 3 left lanes blocked. Now the crash has made it all the way over to the left shoulder. All lanes have reopened, so that's good. This includes a car on its side. It sounds like everybody's okay, though. Traffic is jammed from I-70 back to Brookville Road. Delay is cooled off to 19 minutes. That's a lot better. Northbound 65 on the south side, stop and go traffic from Keystone Avenue to the south split because of construction. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. This Christmas, come and see Pierce Jewelers' stunning showcase full of spectacular designs and be dazzled by their one-of-a-kind collection of fine jewelry. Shop local. Shop smart. Shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the fives. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
37 degrees in the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:36. It's time to fill up on the news, presented by Simple Quarters. Need to sell your home without the hassle? Sell your home to people you can trust. Call Simple Quarters, 317-900-HOME, 317-900-HOME. Dow futures are up 111, NASDAQ futures up 49. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. Good to be here. Good to be with you. That's where we are in the markets. Oil prices still under 60, $56.22 on the West Texas crude, almost up $1 a barrel. The Brent crude just under 60 at $59.92 a barrel. The 10-year Treasury 4.168, still staying in that range. The 30-year fixed on the week average 6.29, as we have said. And gold, $4,300 is the bid. $4,331. The bid on silver, $65.90. Stunning. Absolutely stunning what's happening there. Oh, the market's going great. And oh, look at all the investment on the hedge against inflation. Oh, wait, inflation's going down. Well, are we sure about that? Well, we just cut the rates. Well, is that going to be the story going forward? Because they're still talking about it. I've got the story here of Fed Governor Christopher Waller talking about how one replaces Jerome Powell. He's one of 5 finalists. And then what we're going to do about interest rates. Meaning, no one's done with that conversation. And if there's still a serious interest rate conversation happening, there's still a serious conversation happening about inflation. The end What does Trump want? Lower interest rates. Will he get them? Maybe. What the metals market is saying is, well, maybe there is still some inflation and maybe we're still scared out of our damn minds. $66 for silver. The high was $66.55. The bid right now is $65.92. Crazy town. Absolutely nuts. Maybe crazier, the Rolling Stones canceled their 2026 tour. And I know what you're saying. I'm sorry, the Rolling Stones were going to go back out on tour? Yeah. Yeah, I understand. I don't know how you do anything without Charlie Watts behind the kit, but they were going to go out on tour, and they have decided they're going to cancel the tour because Keith Richards was unable to commit to it. I don't know what that means. I am not sure whether that means his health isn't up to it or his schedule isn't up to it. He's saying, as is reported by Variety, he's got arthritis. It changes the way he plays, and he doesn't know if he can keep up with a tour schedule based on how his hands are working. Didn't think he could commit to a tour, wasn't keen on a big stadium tour for over 4 months. The idea that they're still on tour is completely insane. It turns out 80 is the new 35. What I would want to see from the Stones, if there was going to be a tour, club tour, small, which is not the Stones at all. That's what I'd want to see. Awesome. But how do you even get angry? Right? There's, 60 years ago, Roger Daltrey, 50 years ago, saying, I hope I die before I get old. And then everybody else said, yeah, we're not doing that. If we're not going to die young, we are going to stay around for forever. Incredible. Incredible. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning.
Annual Red, White, and Bowl 2026 presented by Jack Daniels. Friday, January 16th, Hammer at Woodland Bowl. It's going to be amazing.
With your price of admission, you get a pizza buffet, you get a drink ticket, you get 3 hours of bowling, and all the shenanigans that go along with it. And we're helping Hoosier veterans in need. Buy your tickets right now at WIBC.com.
Santa's checking his list, and the Hoosiers keep landing on the nice and nasty list. Nice hustle, nasty from downtown.
And three-pointer on the way. Yes!
Coach Darren DeVries has a workshop full of sharpshooters and high flyers, stacking up wins like gifts under the tree. Grab the cocoa and enjoy some holiday hoops. IU versus Siena, tonight at 6 on your home for Hoosiers basketball. 93 WIBC.
By now, you've heard about IndianaUnclaimed.gov. It's a way to claim your unclaimed property from the Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division. It's not a scam. It's not houses, boats, cars, or storage facilities. It isn't free money. So what exactly is it? It's your money. It belongs to you, and it's waiting for you to claim it. It's money from unclaimed wages or commissions, forgotten bank accounts, underlying shares, refunds, insurance proceeds, stock dividends, safe deposit box contents, overpayments, certificates of deposit, money orders, and more. The Indiana Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division safeguards those funds while trying to locate and return those funds to the owner or heir. It's your money, you deserve it, and the Attorney General's office wants to make sure you get it. The Attorney General's Unclaimed Property Division has over $800 million just waiting to be claimed. Text Tony Katz to 46220. That's Tony Katz to 46220. Or visit IndianaUnclaimed.gov to claim yours today.
Christmas is almost here, and if you're shopping on a budget, you shop at PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse in Brownsburg. Truly unique pieces you won't find anywhere else. And sale prices every single day at PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse. You'll find gold, diamonds, gemstones, exquisite, one-of-a-kind pieces, and incredible local artist designs all within your budget. Your perfect place to shop for the holidays. PA Jewelers at the Farmhouse, 3750 South Green Street in Brownsburg, or online at pajewelers.jewelry. That's pajewelers.jewelry.
Holiday savings are in full swing right now at Tom Roush Lincoln with our 999 sale. $9,000 off a new Lincoln Corsair, $9,000 off a new Lincoln Nautilus, or $9,000 off a new Lincoln Aviator. Your choice of any of these great luxury cars, $9,000 off. Come on in to Tom Roush for those holiday savings. And Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Corsair stock number L25277, MSRP 5220. Nautilus stock number L25270, MSRP 57235. Aviator stock number L25246, MSRP 65165. See dealer for complete offer details.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Taxes 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Hammer and Nigel here at the third annual Red, White, and Bowl 2026 presented by Jack Daniels. Friday, January 16th, Hammer at Woodland Bowl. It's going to be amazing.
With your price of admission, you get a pizza buffet, you get a drink ticket, you get 3 hours of bowling, and all the shenanigans that go along with it. And we're helping Hoosier veterans in need. Buy your tickets right now at WIBC.com.
Traffic on the fives. Matt Bear, what the heck are you doing?
Looking at the south side, Tony, northbound 65 jams after Keystone Avenue to the south split. It's construction, and good news on the east side. Crash has cleared. Northbound 465 before Penn Pike. Still a little bit slow back to 70, but we're moving. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them last and make them count with that symbol of everlasting love, a diamond. From Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear with traffic on the fives. Follow us at WIBC Traffic.
You know how I love the South Side, Matt Bear.
Oh, I know you do.
Met my first wife on the South Side.
Southport, wasn't it?
Oh, no, it's a different South Side.
Oh, okay. Decatur Township.
Yeah, sure.
Mars Hill.
We'll go with that. How come we've never done the show from the South Side?
I was just thinking that. You have a cool event in January going to be downtown. Next one's got to be on the South Side, right?
So I tried to find a place on the South Side. I couldn't find something in the timing to work and everything else. I would love to. But I think the next one after this one would be maybe a little smaller, a little more subdued. But I think you and I should do the morning show from the South Side.
Absolutely. I would love that.
Right?
I that would be fantastic. I love getting out. So, yeah.
Sit, eat pancakes.
Even better. Yes. Right? I still have this really cool WIBC bowling shirt to give away at some point. I'm just waiting for the right moment. It's really
you have a WIBC bowling shirt to
give
away?
I bought it in Urban Outfitters store. They have this T-shirt that says WIBC in different letters, different colors, and then it has bowling pins all the way around it, and it like checkered flags on the sleeves. It's really cool, man. It's really cool.
All right. We'll check it out.
Yeah.
That's Matt Bear.
Be fun.
It's, what is it, 37 degrees? Sounds great. In the American Standard Heating Weather Center. The time is 8:47.
WIBC cares, and if you or someone you care about needs food assistance, we have resources for you, including food distribution locations with an interactive map. Also, learn how you can make a difference for friends and neighbors in need, all at WIBC.com.
Come on. Time to play America's favorite game. What the heck is that television theme song? Tony Katz, 93 WIBC. Good morning. What's going down? Here's how we play. Producer Carl has picked a television theme song from yesteryear. I have to guess what that television theme song is. Sometimes they're difficult. Sometimes they're not. Even my wife has texted me like, what in the world's wrong with Carl? Why is he so weak? Why this? Now, here's the point. If you're Gen X, you've got this. If you're Gen Z, you don't know. That's the story here. Now, I have choices. I can let the chat room help me at youtube.com/WIBC, or I can phone a friend, and I will do that. I will phone a friend. Let's start that again, Producer Carl. Let's start the theme song one more time. Right there. All right, Matt Bear, what is that television theme song?
That's Veggie Tales, Tony.
Nice. Good work. I like it. I like it a
What
lot.
a build-up for Veggie Tales.
I know. Trying my best. We don't rehearse that, by the way. This, kids, is the theme to Roseanne. I think we all need a little more saxophone in our lives. That's what I've come to the conclusion of. More saxophone in our lives. That's all we need. On Tony Katz today at noon, what is the president going to discuss tonight as he addresses the nation, 9 p.m.? We will have it live at WIBC, WIBC.com. You'll be able to hear it in full, ladies and gentlemen. We spared no expense in pressing play on the live stream and sharing it with you. So we will do just that. So I'll be discussing what he might get into. What is the latest on the shootings at Brown University? Who killed Ella Cook? Why don't we know? Are they indeed hiding things? Like, for example, the suspect yelled something before shooting. Well, what did he yell? Well, he yelled something very specific. Okay, what did he yell? Well, we can't tell you that. Then you get testimony or interviews with witnesses who say that the shooter yelled Allahu Akbar. So, why is it that we don't have more information? Why is it that there's no actual video in a place that has a lot of cameras? And then following up on this, why is the Attorney General of Rhode Island so angry that we're discussing it? And why were pages of a specific person taken down by Brown University? A person who happens to be wearing a keffiyeh and claims to be a Palestinian refugee. Innocent until proven guilty. I'm not even using names. I'm describing what's going on and why it is it's harder and harder to believe anything that we're being told by the authorities in Rhode Island. So we'll have more on that. I also have that interesting data about, Trump wants to reclassify and recategorize weed, marijuana, and how the polling is in his favor. It's amazing how the numbers go. This is a subject that could help in the midterms. I didn't have that on my bingo card, but people's what it is that people focus on, what they value, might be different than what they used to. So we will have all of that on Tony Katz today at noon. And then ABC News. This is in Australia, where ABC News is trying to tell you that after the shooting that took place there, the murder of 16, these people attacked because they were celebrating Hanukkah by Islamists who were trying to kill Jews. That's what happened. They say this.
As for the suspect, authorities say one of them was a licensed gun owner with 6 firearms, but they have not yet revealed a motive.
Now, haven't revealed a motive, we're told. They were shooting at a Hanukkah celebration. They had ISIS flags in their car. They went to the Philippines to train with ISIS. No motive. Sure, ABC. Whatever you say. Motive unknown. That's how much ABC hates you. That's how much Disney hates your damn guts. They hate you. They will lie to you and smile about it and be glib about it. They will be smug about it. Good Lord. So we will dig in to all of that. Again, Trump speaks at 9 p.m. That will be heard right here on WIBC, WIBC.com. I'll have a breakdown of it in the morning. And then don't forget to get your tickets. Trump 1 year later, the highs, the lows, how we win the midterms. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. You can go to WIBC.com. Tickets are selling, and I want you there. It's going to be an amazing night of food, of bourbon, of laughs. I am going to break down how we win the midterms, the highs and the lows of the last year. We're going to have a very good time. And we're going to get focused for what's coming because we got work ahead of us. Trump 1 year later, it's the Red Tie Gala, a Hyatt Regency, downtown Indianapolis. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. Presented by PA Jewelers. Presented by Premier Arms. Presented by Defiance Beef. Tickets.TonyKatz.com. Or you can go to WIBC.com and get your tickets. Do that right now. Do that right now. I'll catch you at noon. Kendall and Casey are up next, and Matt Bear has traffic.
East side crash clear. Northbound 465 between 70 and Penn Pike. Most of the traffic has cleared out as well. South side northbound 65 stop and go traffic from Keystone Avenue into the south split at 8-minute delay because of construction. Eastbound 465 slow from 31 over to I-65. Traffic sponsored by Pierce Jewelers in Carmel. Life is a collection of moments that last forever, so make them last and make them count with that symbol of everlasting love, a diamond from Pierce Jewelers. Shop local, shop smart, shop Pierce Jewelers. I'm Matt Bear. Traffic on the 5s at WIBC Traffic.
Exercise Incorporated wants you to start changing your life in 20 minutes a week this month. It's Terry Stacy, and Exercise Inc. only makes this offer once a year in December. If you come in for a free consultation in the month of December, you'll get 2 free sessions just for trying it out, and you don't even have to sign up. Exercise Inc. is a 20-minute once-a-week workout program that will help you get stronger, have more energy, and just feel better. This program was developed to help women with osteoporosis, but it will help both women and men get a lot stronger. Their program will also teach you simple nutritional habits that will help you lose weight and keep it off. Most importantly, you'll have a coach who will hold you accountable in reaching your goals. You don't want to miss this offer. Come in for a free consultation in the month of December, and you'll get 2 free sessions just for trying it out. Exercise Inc., Avon, Brownsburg, Greenwood, Zionsville, and now in Fishers, exerciseinc.com.
While you may not have to travel around the entire world on Christmas Eve, it's nice to know Hubler's got you covered for 100,000 miles. So head out on your holiday journey in a Hubler quality pre-owned vehicle.